Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, we continue with more Tales of Arise. In the last one, some chick with an owl walked through the gate we blew up. And now, right, we need to go grab Doc and cure her of whatever the hell happened to her out there.
Off we go.
Of course, we can take this opportunity to brutalize the local wildlife, of course. Right.
Take this. It's over.
Need to remember how to play the game again.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're mine. Demon pain.
There we go.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
And another thing I need to check. No, not that. Ooh, skill panels, that's it. What do I need to do with these guys again? Boost attacks and forge weapons. Cook meals with Shion. Bombs explode. She can do that on her own. Aerials with boost attacks. Shit. She only get near. Learn Lunar Blast, please. Here, 94. Okay. So, these wasps should help us.
This one's
Damn it.
mine.
I keep hitting R2 for it.
Insects should stay on the ground.
Break.
Take it.
Take this.
You're mine.
You're finished. We've got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle
No,
it.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
easy. No, let's keep on moving. We gotta go grab Doc. We gotta get this third party member up and running. Let's go. Hey, Doc.
So quiet. From now on, no one is going to be whipped or killed here ever again.
Yeah. What's up, Doc?
Hey there, Doc.
Who are you?
It's me, Iron Mask.
The mask broke.
Though these days I go by Alphen. I finally remembered my name.
Alphen. I heard that was the guy who brought down Balsef. Wait, you're telling me you're the liberator of Calaglia?
Yeah.
Our own Iron Mask? Of all the people.
Yeah.
I told you, I'm Alphen now. And I didn't overthrow Balsef alone.
Even so, that's no small feat you've accomplished. And you managed to get your face back, too. That woman with you, the Renin?
You know about her?
Only what I've heard from rumors. I wasn't sure I believed it, but now I suppose I must.
Doc, she...
Thank you.
You sure you should be saying that to a Renin?
I'm not saying it to any old Renin. I'm saying it to you, young lady.
I only helped because it was in my interests as well.
Of course, I would imagine as much. But that doesn't change the end result. The two of you defeated Balsef, and now all of us are free. That is a fact.
Yeah.
Thanks, Doc.
I should be the one thanking you. I'll never be able to repay what you two have done.
On that subject.
Anyway, I'm guessing you didn't come here just to catch up.
Yeah, no.
Right. We need your advice. We found a girl who's collapsed from exhaustion, and she needs medicine. Do you know anything that could help?
If she's that weak, she may need a nutritional boost. The herbs I have here won't be enough. Oh, have you tried searching Kirt Garrison?
For what?
No. We passed it on our way here, but...
With all the Renin soldiers gone, that place should be empty now. If we're lucky, maybe they left something you can use.
Good idea. We'll take a look.
Alright.
Kirt Garrison. If I'm not mistaken, that's located off to the side of the railroad tracks.
Wherever it is, just make it quick.
Hold on, I wanna look around. See if there's any side quests anywhere or something. Anything up here? Oh, Just a nice little detour. Anybody got any side quests? Not seeing any. It looks like a no. Ooh, what's this? Grilled fish recipe.
There's no point in reading it unless you plan on making it.
All right, we'll get cooking, Shion. Dang. In a bit though, like we still got some active food, so it can wait. And nothing up here. Oh. Alrighty. Time to hit up the garrison. Let's see what we got.
You look happy.
Do I? I guess I am. Getting thanked for everything by someone I actually know? It made it really hit home that we made a difference.
That guy's a strange one, though.
He's alright.
Doc? I don't think he's that odd.
He is, though. He thanked me, a Renan, for helping, despite everything my people have put him through over the years.
Yeah, but those all balls.
He's free now. He doesn't have to act nice around my kind.
He's not acting. He means it. And like he said before, he was thanking you as an individual, Shion, not just some Renan.
That's what makes it so strange.
Would you have preferred he yelled and threw rocks at you?
I'm not saying that. It's just hard for me to understand him.
Okay, off we go.
Alright. So looking for something here?
Get lost!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Take flight! Got you!
Try this!
Can't do a charge in midair, eh?
Barely a blip on our radar.
Alright. Mushrooms. Back here, some wolves and some rocks.
Gotta break through! Take this!
Hear me!
Swallow blade! You're finished! Stardust!
Go.
There! How is it?
You're
This
finished!
one's mine!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Well,
Our work is done here. Let's move.
yeah.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
And oh, there is something up this one. Hold up. Hold up. I'll fight you wasps in a second. I'm gonna grab this.
What's
100
this
bucks. Very nice. What's up, dudes? You wanna fight?
Get lost!
You're mine!
Hear me! Flaming fury!
We turned the tables on him!
There are still more left.
Right! No time to hold back!
There we go.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
So that's the map button. We need to go one back here. Grab some peppers. Antidote rock. More wolves.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Take this! You're
Generate
finished!
Aqua!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking,
I still don't know how to fully
What part
land
to your heart's content? Barely a blip on our radar.
the Stardust very well. Well, let's see what we got in here. $500. This looks like an important scrap meat. That it? This is the room that's... oh, there it is.
Think this is it?
How would I know?
You're
It
in.
matches the description we were given, at least. No use standing around here hemming and hawing. Let's take it back and see.
Alright.
I hope you're right. There's no way I'm coming all the way back here.
Just to be safe, I think before we head back to Ulzebek, we should maybe have Doc double check this is the right stuff.
All right, but let's make it quick.
Alrighty. For them. Bypass orbitals. Oh. A new place. Cave of Solitude. Interesting. Am I gonna get
Looks
my...
like this place opens out into the ocean.
The water's so much cleaner than what's on the surface. I even see fish swimming around.
Yeah,
Rosemary?
and boy, do they look delicious.
What?
Never mind.
Oh. Yeah, okay, I think I know what this place is for. I skimmed the achievement list for this game. There's achievements related to fishing. So I think that's a fishing location.
No choice.
So I suppose it's good to know for when we eventually unlock fishing.
Rising Wyvern! It's over!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Take this!
Oh,
You're mine! It's over!
Flame, reload! I'm out!
boom.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Boom. Go here. Up, down. And let's show the stuff to Doc. Wow. What's up, dude? Is this the stuff?
Did you find anything useful?
We think this might work, but we wanted you to take a look at it first.
Let's see. Ah, this stuff. Yes, this'll work. I'd hurry over and give it to the girl right away.
Right, then we'll do that now.
Say, Iron Mask. No, sorry. It's Alphen now, right?
Yep.
Are you and that young woman planning to stick together moving forward?
Yeah, I think so.
We got 4 other lords to take down, dude.
I see. You know, I think things just might be starting to change.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure of that myself, but I feel like after being stalled for a long time, the gears of progress are finally starting to turn again. I imagine people are going to have things to say about the two of you, but you simply keep doing what you feel is right.
You got
If you
it.
ever get tired and need to rest, feel free to come back here. Until then, take care of yourself.
Thanks,
Alrighty.
Doc.
Give Tilsa, so that's her name. Is my... Huh. Chad, is my audio synced well? Because
Okay, off we go.
I'm noticing that, like what's on my screen and what I'm seeing on my stream preview
Let's dispose of the trash.
is disconnected.
Someone else to pick on.
So I'm hoping
You're finished!
it's
Here I come.
not.
That buzzing
Here
is
I go.
driving me mad.
Hoping it's not desynced.
We got flyers.
That would be very bad. Very unprofessional when you agree, chat. Oh, we finally got it. Sniper. Counter edge upon enemy defeat. AG restored on enemy defeat. Increased boost gauge. Mid-air evasion. That's useful. Better damage. So still got meals cooked. That's the one I can influence. Boost attack. I still need to do more boost attacks with Alpha.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Also think we need to do that golem hunting side quest so I can get materials to make the next weapons for Shion. Let's drop this off. What's up?
Is this what you asked for?
Oh no,
Perfect.
Tillis is
That'll
the
do
doctor,
nicely.
right?
I had a feeling you'd come through for us. With this, the little one should be right as rain in no time.
Hopefully. Am I really out of? Thought
I can't believe
the
it.
whole thing
Not
along.
often we get visitors from Cislodia around here.
Cislodia?
Calaglia's neighbor. One of the 5 realms. What with that wall in
Got
the
another
way,
drink.
I guess it's not surprising. But I've never actually met someone from the outside world before.
Up till now, the only time the gates ever opened was to let Renan convoy units in and out.
No one ever thought to stow away and hitch a ride out?
This place might be a living hell, but when next door is a living hell too, you start thinking it doesn't matter much one way or the other.
Fair.
So you're Rinwell, and you're with the Cislodian resistance known as the Silver Swords. Your organization sent a group of you to establish contact, but you're the only one who made it through. That sound about right?
Lately, our people's oppression has become more and more severe. When we heard rumors that you had staged a successful rebellion in Calaglia, we hoped that maybe you could help us.
News sure gets around quickly, huh?
If you ask me, it's awfully convenient she just happened to show up now. Certainly raises a lot of red flags.
Please, I swear it's true! My people are dying! I risked my life trying to get here so I could find help.
It's okay.
Well, we were already heading out. So you got Alpha
did well.
and Shion.
We'll take it from here.
Hold on, Zephyr. You're not really thinking...
We'll join her. Alphen, start getting ready. I let you use the blazing sword, and we work together to overthrow the lords. That was the deal, remember?
Yeah.
Wait, is that a Renan? What is this?
Take it easy. It's complicated, but she's on our side. She helped to find some medicine for you.
She did? But no, she's a... I can't believe it.
The Renans from other realms could attack at any time.
That's for you all to worry about. I've got bigger fish to fry.
That sword of Alphen's is our best weapon. We can't just go lending him to other lands.
Even if you keep him here, the blade's as good as useless without me on board.
And what makes you think I can't persuade you, Bright Eyes?
What makes you think you can? Last I checked, you couldn't even touch me.
Enough! Alphen, what do you want to do?
I know all too well the hardships the slaves of this realm had to endure. That's why I took up the sword. To help them. If Danans are being oppressed in other realms, then I have to help them too.
Nath has a point. We can't discount the possibility of further attacks, but now our struggle has grown. It's become much larger than just liberating the people of Calaglia.
We can't be in 2 places at once, Zephyr.
True, which means we're limited in our options. We play this the same way we did with Balsef.
So you send us in?
I have a bad feeling about this.
You and me both, but it's too late for regrets.
Geez, really? You don't say.
So, you're really going, huh? Just the four of you?
Afraid so. Look after the place while we're away.
Always the smooth talker. We'll do what we can to hold down the fort.
We've got the Renans to keep us busy.
Good luck. Just remember,
Yeah, don't go killing anyone without good reason, I get it. I'm not about to repeat what they did.
let's move, people.
All right, let's go. New nation time. Where's her little owl, dude? Wasn't he with her when she showed up? Except for his joint party. Exit the gates. Whoa.
Do you think we'll really be able to wipe the Renans off the face of Dana?
Who said anything about doing that?
But we have to in order to survive. Don't we?
Now that you have the blazing sword, and have shown that we really can win this fight, do you really think we should go around killing every last Renin?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renins, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to kill us. Where does it end once you enter such a vicious cycle?
Is that why you told Grenar not to kill any Renins without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us, but we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either. Hatred comes in many forms. There's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep searching for new ones if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers.
You got it. Whoa. How many skits are we getting?
Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Danans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting. Why is that?
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave, that's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my slave, Alphen.
All right. Cool. He's still.
I'll take you all on! Don't go charging off like that! Rising escape! You picked the wrong fight! Right! Give them all
Did we just
These little
get
ones
both
are
of
hardly
them?
worth our time.
Pathetic!
Nice.
What's that over there? Some kind of castle?
Yeah, one that belongs to a different lord than Balsef.
Right, that makes sense. You said there were 5 of them in all, right?
Right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of
I mean,
us.
this dude at least has some kind of aesthetic taste, like, as opposed to the other guy. Also, just had shit aesthetics, man. That dude, I don't know, from here it looks like he might have at least some kind of taste. Back up. Oh jeez, their food buff's nearly out. We're gonna need to do something about that, chat. Hopefully
Ringo,
there's a
right?
camp here.
It's nice to meet you.
Around
Does that
here?
little white animal follow you everywhere?
He's not a little white animal. His name's Hoodle, and he's a baby owl.
Hoodle.
And he's the only friend I have.
Damn. We got Hoodle with us.
Normally I don't pick on the weak. You're surrounded. Stay calm.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
Flyers.
Quite aware
These are all
without
you,
you reminding me.
That's you right up.
I'm out back into the front.
You got flyers.
I've
There
got
we
this.
go.
Let a marksman handle it.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
So, yeah, he doesn't show up. The only question is he only supposed to be a temporary PC, or does he die? Flaming Edge, Rising Phoenix, Flaming Edge Explosive Rate. Ooh.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good idea.
Jeez.
I won't forgive you.
Take this.
Go. I'm only getting started.
Here I now.
So,
Take this. I'm on it. Demon That's you right up. I'll run you through. Here I come. See ya. You're finished. Talon Storm.
so do I need to learn
Together,
the
that wasn't even a problem.
Blazing Blade alternates? Because I tried using Demon Fangs there, but it didn't trigger.
Right, here goes. Rising Wyvern.
And neither did Rising Wyverns.
Healing
Take
arc.
this. Come one, come all.
There's Swallow.
We turn the tables. We gotta roll with
There are
it.
still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. See ya. Talon Storm.
Here we go.
We're in good form.
What's got you so worked up, Hoodle?
Oh, another owl.
Is that?
Watch out. They know we're here.
Flying Zoogles, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Shion!
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it?
Ooh. Why? Oh,
Knock a flying enemy out of the sky, and it's as good as
why
done.
are we acting like this is the first time we've encountered flyers?
You're mine. Here I come. It's over.
What's the?
What was it those Zoogles were attacking just now?
An owl. Oh,
Is that?
What?
It's nothing.
I only helped because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zoogles.
okay, but how does healing the owl?
I don't know what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
Oh my god, he's so tiny.
They look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably happy to see another owl. I don't think Hoodle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one.
And there he goes.
You just barely got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Right, Hoodle?
together. That wasn't even a problem.
Alright. Oh, campfire. Shoot.
I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Shion.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. By comparison, your way is more... how do I put it? Precise.
It's not like I'm that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
Exactly. It's important to keep your enemy's movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. It's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight, I'd say we're even.
Hey, buddy. What you doing? Oh. Huh? Forge weapons. Yeah. Stone fragments. Oh, I need to down some golems to do that, I think. We should get our food bonus.
What are you staring for?
Do all Danon fighters look like you?
What, this getup? I pulled this number together from scrap and parts I salvaged throughout the years. Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly, but mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
So you take extra care to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Is fighting all you think about?
Cook. What do we want here? Elemental defense, left battle. Orange. Double ingredients for 90% quick duration defense on. Shion.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
There we go.
All right, guys. Ready to go?
Now. Owl. Thank you. If you hear hooting, an owl is near. Check in
I'm
conspicuous
surprised there are
areas.
owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
So I want... I need to... Here, map list. Wasn't the ravine the Ignala Wastes? Yeah. I think the wastes had golems in it.
We've reached our destination.
Yeah, that's one right there, isn't it? What's up, dude?
I'll take you all on!
Searing Flame!
Here I come!
Ooh.
See ya!
I'm out of ammo!
Circle and bring them down!
And there he goes.
Everything's coming up
Strange
separate.
core. Carp. Oh, jeez. How many golems am I gonna have to hunt down to get this stuff? There's another one. Oh, there's two. Very close to each other.
This might go well in that new recipe.
Oh no.
Can't wait to see what you make.
You're the...
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Take this!
You're mine.
I'll run you through! See
You're
ya!
mine! It's over!
Do it!
Soda!
Hey, there we go.
Pathetic!
Stone fragment. There we go. That's one. Can't collect while we're being chased by the wasps. Where else? It doesn't show monsters on the map. Dang. Wolves. That just leads back to Allsbeck, right? Yeah, so maybe we want to continue checking that way. More wasps. We need wasps though. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Gotta break through! You're mine!
Don't go charging off like that! I'm on it! Had it coming!
It's over!
One final push!
Right!
Give them all we got!
Cool.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Jeez, thinks you're barely put up a fight now. I just want some golems, dude. I just need one kind of enemy. Like this. Lavender.
What's this thing?
All that just for some lavender, eh? Alrighty. Is that a golem or is that just a rock? That's just a rock. So I've already tried to fight it. And it don't move. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to use like loading zones to respawn these things in over and over again. Exactly.
Let me know
what
if
we
you're
have to do,
struggling.
isn't it? Head into the ruins. Turn around. And they should be back, right? Yep. Wake up.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Here I go.
Take
You're
this!
mine.
It's over! Try harder! My turn!
By the power
I'm not
of
done!
I'll run you through! Cleave right through them!
You can
Do
leave
it!
that to me.
Sure.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Stone fragments. We need 5 total, I think. Right, Chad, it's 3 for the quest, 2 for Shion's weapon.
Here I come! It's over!
I'll run you through! See ya! Talon's door!
Here I
Cloud
come!
cannon!
So stone
Everything's
fragment?
coming
Yes.
up, Zephyr!
Yeah, so that's still over supplies. But we need more for Shion's weapon. Or we could forge the weapon now
I
and
hate
then
camping out.
what's up? Forge craft weapon. Basic rifle. Craft and equip. There we go.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
There we go. Shion's weapon's upgraded. Now I just need to re-get those supplies. And then we can deliver them, complete that quest, get some points.
I'll take you all on!
Take it.
Slash!
It's over.
Rising Wyvern!
Had it coming!
Do it.
Talon's door!
Oh,
I'm sure I can put this to use.
thanks. That's one. And we just need a stone fragment from this dude.
I don't pick on the weak.
Swallow blade! Rising
Run you
wall!
through! See ya! Talon storm! Tusk cannon!
The enemies go down before I can even get back
Another
to them.
notch in
They
the
knock
old
me out. Oh man. Then who's back?
Keep them coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it. Always good to be back in familiar territory.
What's up, dude?
Yes!
You need some
How's
rocks? Yep, we got them right here.
Very nice.
And so with the other stuff, we should be able to find weapons. Make their own safe people. What's happy to help her out again. If anything else comes up, let me know.
Sure.
And just dragging me along like always. Take your word for it. If you find yourself needing stronger parts, it's a good idea. Okay. Get you folks later. Oh, 700 gold, 170 SP.
So different materials produce different weapons, each with their own respective properties.
We should probably move on.
Come to think of it, what's my sword made of? What material would it make sense with? Claws? Fangs?
In one
Yes to
ear
both.
and out the other.
What's up, dude? Your quest has progressed?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I know just what I want. Now to go out and find it. Oh, you're still...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's still figuring things out. So now we can go back to the Lacerda Cliffs.
We've reached our destination.
We sure have, Shion. Lennigus. Cool. Oh, hey, look, gargoyles. I wonder what we're gonna have to fight in here.
I take it we're heading through here then?
Whoop.
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
That's surprising.
Oh, jeez, he's dumping
You
backstory.
said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But...
Let's go.
Ulven Grotto?
What is this place anyway? What's with these columns and steps?
No idea. I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess. It's definitely seen better days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Shion?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
Actually, these are Danon ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Danon designs.
Are you
She's the
saying these
bookworm?
things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Danons will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Right.
Alright, let's go. Mushrooms. Hey, look, more mushrooms. So these seem significantly more murderous.
I'll run you through! Rising Talon storm! Strike!
I should probably do something like that.
It's over! Burn it here!
I'm only getting daring flame!
Here I come! Already through! Rising Wyvern!
There we go.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Still only like 5 SP points to fight. Jeez. Oh, gargoyle.
I'll take you all on.
Rising Wyvern!
Hear me, flame of
Mirage!
fury!
Take aim and blast it out of the sky.
I'm only getting started.
You got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours! It's over!
There, and again.
Mirage!
I'll run you through. And it's coming.
Take this! It's over! Rising Wyvern! Ruin's Gate! Stardust!
See ya. Talon Storm.
Rising Wyvern! Strike!
I'll run you through.
Here I come! Demon Bang!
Started.
And Shion's basically managed to take that one down on her own.
You're
Nice.
mine!
Good work, Shion.
Never imagined there were Zoogles out there that could pretend to be statues.
That's because Zoogles don't come from nature. Who knows what else is lurking out there?
Mm.
It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cyslodia. It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Alright.
Is the little guy okay?
Oh, don't worry about Hoodle. He's from Cyslodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Okay.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cyslodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Come again?
That's
Just
a
like I
double
said.
mega move.
You never know when snake eyes are watching you.
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Okay. Does
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation.
is it
They've
just
got
me or
ponies
does
undercover
she
everywhere,
does she sound
observing
worse
us at
all of
all
a sudden?
times.
So? Renin surveillance was an everyday
Like her
part of
mic
life in
quality has
Calaglia.
gone down for this cutscene in specific.
Difference is, in Cyslodia, it's not just Renins. They've got Danins spying on each other, too. Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants.
Oh, fun.
All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not
Bro, you got
trusting one
places
another, huh?
besides labor
In
camps?
that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cyslodia will probably help, honestly.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us.
Alright, let's get going. Anything you want to add, Shion? No? Okay. Oh, more fish. There we go, salmon. We're gonna be eating good tonight. We got some salmon. And anything anything murderous up here? Yes. Two murderous things.
Normally I don't pick on the weak. You're mine! It's over! I'm on this one's all mine! This one's gonna be tough! I'm not done! Demon Fang! I'll run you through! Here I come! Swallow Blade! Double charging off like that! You're finished!
Straight.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
There we go.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
How's what? Physical ailments. Gotcha. How's our SP looking? Damage near death. Is mid-air evasion even helpful for her if she doesn't do anything to like go in midair on her own? Increase damage to enemies that have been downed. Increase critical. Easier perfects. Let's get Searing Wind. Cool. Nothing special happens. Oh, completion bonus, plus 10 defense. Nice. Oh, they only have completion bonuses. Okay. More ropers.
I'll take you all on! Ignite! Take this! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over! Here I come! You're finished! This is it! Dig deep!
Come on.
Easier said than done.
There we
No
go.
excuses! This is up to us!
Got myself poisoned though.
Wow, take a look at that.
Not good. If I hear apple gel. More of these guys, eh? Oh. Duro ore. Extremely hard ore. Gotcha. What's up, dudes?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Here I come! I'm on it! See ya! Talent Storm! Demon Fang! You're mine! I'll run you through! See ya! I'm not done! Talent Storm! Take it! It's over! Slash! You're mine! It's over! I'll run you through! See ya!
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep 'em coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it.
Huh? Did I get turned around? Yes, I did. Alright. 4. What is down there? Just a very long path to the big guy, eh? I think we can avoid that for now.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! It's over! Rising One! This time!
I'm out of ammo. Back into the fray.
You're finished! I'll run you
Do
through!
it.
See ya!
This
Boom.
ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein. Something you wanted to say?
There we go.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Here, jump over here, grab this. Crystal barrel mass. Well,
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Start up! I'm on it! Strike! You're mine! Take this!
Come on.
It's over. I'm on it. Strike.
By the power of
Talon blade. Stardust. You're finished. Not today.
Do it!
Boom.
Chill.
This ends
Straight.
now!
Consider yourself finished.
Oh, and I got both of them. Apparently. Nice.
Pathetic.
Oh yeah, that's a big lad. Hopefully we don't have to go near him. For a bit. Down here. So, you would be alive. And there's two of you.
Where are you going?
You're finished. I'll run you through.
Hear me!
Swallow blade. You're mine. Rising
Your
water.
wings won't save you from me!
No escape.
Reload!
Take it. We've got fires.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours. I'm on. Here I come. It's
Come
over.
on.
Talon. Here I come.
Go down.
It's over.
There we go.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Take the chamomile.
And what have we got here?
Oh, I saw that in a book once. Those things are worth a lot.
You're a little bookworm, aren't you?
Yeah, like, her mic was just shit for that one cutscene, wasn't it?
I have a bad feeling about this.
You're mine. Rising water. No escape. Stardust. Talon storm. Mirage. You're finished. Take this. Demon Fang. You're mine. Slash. You're finished. I'm on
Come on.
it. You're mine. See ya. It's over. Here I come. You're finished. I'll run you through. Strike. It's Talon storm. Touch cannon. Here I come.
Do it!
Chill.
Great.
This ends now!
Consider yourself
Boom.
finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
I'm not done.
You're mine!
Try this. Infernal. I can feel my power growing.
Nice. He's level 11. Ooh.
Not much further now. The exit will take us straight into Cyslodia.
You're brooding again. What's eating at you?
We defeated Balsif and liberated Calaglia from the Renans. Now, we're on our way to rescue our fellow Danans in Cyslodia.
Yep.
I'm committed to helping our people. You know that.
Bottle.
But
Quiet.
then, what happens after that? What's our endgame here?
Peace.
Good question. The Danans vastly outnumber the Renans. Yet we rarely take up arms, because we know that when it comes to firepower, we don't stand a chance. Even if you succeeded in overthrowing the Lords and freeing Dana, then what? Lenegis would still hover over us, the Renan motherland behind it. If they so desired, the Renans could potentially use their might to wipe us off the planet in a second, no matter how powerful that blazing sword of yours is.
So what you're saying is we don't stand a chance. So what the heck are we even doing?
There's no sense in discarding today's victory for tomorrow's loss. If fighting yields even a single day of freedom, it will all have been worth it in the end. Who
Hell
knows?
yeah.
Maybe that's the day we make preparations for the battle that will free us for good. Speaking pragmatically, the fact the Renans don't exterminate us all in spite of their technical advantage has to mean one thing. They need us. It's up to us to put a dent in their armor before they cotton on to our plan. That way, we force them to the negotiating table.
You want to negotiate with the Renans?
It's galling, I know, but it's the only way to survive while securing our freedom at the same time.
That's... But even so, we can't just...
If you lot are done talking, there's a lord we came to overthrow.
What about you, Shion? What do you plan on doing after we've given the Lords the boot?
All I know is, my reasons for fighting aren't the same as yours. I'm through answering these pointless questions.
Alright. Keep your secrets, then. Well, they weren't kidding. I was expecting, like, the water zone. Nah, we in the snow now.
So this is Cislodia.
How far is it to the capital?
We've still got a ways to go. Also, the Zeugles here are different than those in Calaglia, so be careful.
Got it. Sounds like we should make sure we stick close together as we keep moving.
Agreed. Hey, Shion!
It'll be hard for me to use my rifle in a pinch if we're all bunched together. I'll follow behind the rest of you.
Right. Makes sense.
What's up with her? She seems even more upfront than back in Calaglia.
In case you forgot, we're in enemy territory now. If you don't get serious and focus on the task at hand, you'll be inviting trouble.
Alright.
Don't take it personally. I think that's just the way she is. Plus, you have to remember, with those thorns of hers, she's probably not used to anybody being all that friendly to her. The fact that you can't feel pain means you probably end up getting closer to her than she's used to.
You really think so?
We're talking about someone who came down to Dana all by herself. But you don't see her homesick for Lenegis at all, do you?
No.
Well, I mean, it's not like
That
she
alone
would tell
speaks
us that,
volumes
do it?
about how difficult her whole situation must be.
Yeah.
It's your job as her partner to understand that and give her the support she needs. You two are going to be stuck together for a while, so the sooner you make nice, the better.
Make nice?
Yep. Now come on.
I get that they're not exactly on the best of terms, but... is everything going to be okay with these people?
Like,
Rinwell,
I
go
don't
far
like
ahead.
this skit style.
You never
Like,
know where Zeugles might be lurking.
it feels like it's trying to be
fine.
Valkyria
We've been able to
Chronicles
handle
or
them
something,
up
but
until
it doesn't have
Still, better that you hang back a bit.
doesn't have the art
No
style to
way.
like fully
I'm the
commit
one
to
who
like the
asked you to
comic
come
book
here in the first place, remember?
style.
Yeah, but
you
if
know?
we lose you, we won't know where to go. Besides, it's old guys like me who should be sticking their necks out first.
But...
We need you in order to get in contact with the Resistance in Cislodia. So stick close until we find them, okay?
okay. Thanks.
Now you've got me wondering, how'd you make it to Calaglia in the first place? I find it hard to imagine you didn't run into Zeugles along the way.
Are you good at hiding or something?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just really good at staying out of sight.
Wow.
Pretty dodgy
Still,
answer.
You had to have been pretty lucky to have made it the whole way unscathed.
Lucky indeed.
I think me and Shion are thinking the same thing. She's luring us, ain't she?
It's crazy to feel just how much the temperature has changed from crossing over a single peak.
Is it really that big of a difference?
Definitely. Calaglia was hot.
I can only tell from appearance, so... achoo!
You might not be able to feel it, but it sure looks like your body responds to it just the same.
Seems like it. So if I sneeze, I guess that it's a sign that it's getting chilly.
They say that sneezing is often the first sign you're coming down with a cold, too. That's all the more reason you need to be careful with... Ha-choo!
Was that also a sneeze?
I just bit my tongue, that's all.
No. It sounded a lot different from mine. But I could swear it was still...
It wasn't a sneeze, okay? Ha-choo!
Guess we both need to be careful out here in the cold.
Well, how many skits are they going to give us?
Is it hard leaving Calaglia behind?
No. Actually, it's kind of a relief to be away from there.
Really? What makes you say that?
Because it was getting to the point where every man, woman, and child would come up and talk to me like they knew me. I could barely find a moment to breathe, let alone relax.
Well, what you did was kind of a big deal, you know. You overthrew a Renan lord and burst open the gates of fire.
Yeah, but that was only because I had the blazing sword with me. We wouldn't have made it to Balsef without you and the Crimson Crows, Zephyr.
Maybe so. But you're still the one who took him out in the end. It's only natural for people to look up to those who protect them. You're a hero to those people.
I never asked to be one. I never asked to take the place of a lord in people's minds. I don't want it.
You're a strange one, Alphen. That's for sure. If that's how you really feel, then hold on to that. Listen to those thoughts when you feel lost and don't know what to do. If you can do that, you won't lose sight of who you are, or what the right path to take is.
The right path to take, huh?
Alright, we can finally get moving. I thought the Zoogles were supposed to be different. That's just a wolf. Oh, sorry, Ice Wolf.
Don't go charging off like that! Don't let them form a pack! They're targeting Shion! Here I come! Pass your right up.
Do it!
Take this!
Shoot! This ends now!
Swing. Boom. Oh, they're weak to fire now because they're ice.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Alright.
I've noticed the Zoogles here are a lot different from what we're used to back in Calaglia.
It's
Are
because
they?
this realm is so cold. I imagine they had to be adapted to fit the climate.
Meaning if we hit them with fire arts, it should be extra effective against them.
Jinkin. Oh shit, I can jump. Kind of expected there to be like an invisible wall there to stop me. Not gonna lie. Island cabin. Now we do have a camp right outside this here cabin. Oh, some wolves and some more.
I'll take you all off! Take this!
By the
You're
power
finished!
of water!
You're mine! Slash! Try this!
Boom.
It's over! Take this! Rising Wyvern! No escape! It's over! I'm on it! You're mine! Slash!
By the power of water!
Oh,
I can feel my precision improving.
thorn ore, parallax stones.
Would you like to warm up some?
Aren't there people in there?
You should let yourself unwind when you get the chance.
I guess there's no arguing with that.
Alright.
Hey,
Got room for a few more. Our past no judgment, all are welcome to bask in its
Hey!
warmth. Feel I said before. You want to learn a little about a new realm? What are you hauling around here? Full of wares to sell like medicine. Plus my tools I use to make accessories out of ore from time to time. So accessories? People down here in Dana wear them too? Oh, I'm intrigued. Just how good of a craftsman are you? Tell you what, I'm gonna have to see some of your handiwork for myself. Oh, metal engraver. Craft accessories for you using ore that you mine from mining points. Once you straighten the accessory and activate new skills for it, and transfer those skills to a different accessory. Alright. Bonus skills. Ores can possess up to 4 skills, with rarer ores offering more skill. Okay. Let's see. Neat. Oh, I have to? Okay. Okay, so hold on. I've got tier 3 parallax ore. Freeze resistance for drop rate up small. Sure. Enhance accessories. Raises level, activates bonus skills. Alright. Put... Oh, this thing... But it's randomized, it's... Huh. Alright. Did pass your test?
Right.
Decent enough. Not the prettiest thing I've seen, but it looks practical at least. Might come across any aura, might be back. Until then, you better work on upping your game. Appreciate the feedback, lady. Won't let you down. Should be calling out Shion yourself, not me, Rin. I don't want to talk to her, you do it.
What?
Alright. It's cold in here. Let's sit down and eat something so we can warm up. Good idea, but I'm not that hungry. Well, you should never go in battle on an empty stomach, and you can never tell when the enemy is going to attack. It's okay to admit you're hungry. What other reason do you need to eat? Fine.
Just great.
I thought we need you guys.
All right.
I'll fix us all something good.
Nice.
Way better, Chef, than I figured you'd be, Zephyr.
Right.
It's good, thank you. Glad you both liked it.
Right.
Want another plate? Showing you the dabs. I'll throw it away. Oh man. Rin. That took 3. Holy shit. She's bottomless, dude.
Happy now, Shion?
Yeah, I'd say so.
She better be, after all she ate.
I stopped before I was full, though.
What?
Ooh. She eats like fucking Goku, chat. Do we have any new weapons? We do. Well, we can make the ground thing. Demi-human talent. A bizarre mega core. Alrighty.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
What do we got in the cabin? Anybody in here? No? Okay, I'm borrowing this. Also, I'm gonna pop a save. It's been a little bit. Better save. Save
Okay,
often,
off
you know?
we go.
Got more wolves.
I'll take you all on. Take this. I'll run you through. Rising Wyvern. See ya. Strike. Talent Storm. You're finished. Here I come. It's over.
Take it! And again!
Here I come. You're finished. Slut. Take this. Talent Storm.
Damn, okay. More wolves. Got like dragon things up there. Collect tomatoes.
What's this thing? Hey, didn't we find a recipe that...
Yeah, we can use this for it.
Whoa. We found food for Shion. 5 apples? Oh, hawks.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Where are you going?
Dragon shot. Burn in hell.
Here I go!
Here I come.
You're mine! Airborne beast! My spec! Do it!
Talent.
This ends now!
And take him down.
See you continue on!
Boom.
Yes, my lady?
Another notch in
Only
the old
4.
belt.
Keep them coming.
You like
Man,
that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it.
dude, the skill points are just not increasing, are they? Oh. Hey guys, berserkers.
It's over! Rising Wyvern! Here I come! It's over! Rising Wyvern! You're finished!
See ya!
Ow.
This is it! Dig deep!
Easier said than done.
No excuses! It's up to us!
Take this! Cannon! Swallow blade! Strike!
Here's a healing
Ooh, they hit hard.
I'm not done!
burning strike.
One more! Take this!
See ya! Don't go charging off like that!
It's over! Cannon! Start up!
Do it.
Boom. Finish it.
Ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Oh god. Items. Life bottle.
Ready to go.
Finished!
Had it coming!
Take that! Rising Wyvern! Start up!
There we go. Was a lot worse of a fight than I expected. Oh, she only got bombshell. Recover. Increase ammo. Last shot. Boost damage. Glacio Celestra. Those are all pretty good. That doesn't seem too useful, considering we're in the ice zone. I think I'm gonna save up for that one. Easier perfects. Might be good to go for.
I'm sure I can put this
Sharp
sharp.
fangs. Lettuce. Must be iceberg lettuce, eh, chat? Get it? Yeah, I know I suck. Wolves.
Let's dispose of the trash.
It's over!
You're surrounded!
Boom.
Stay calm!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Start up! I'm not done!
Not going to plan. I'll run you through.
Boom.
On to the next.
Roger that!
Show me what you can do, kiddo.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're mine!
Come on. Go down.
I'm on it.
There we go. Hard bone. Very nice. Ooh. That's pretty. Frozen waterfall. I'll keep going though.
Houses in a place like this. People really live all the way out here?
The whole area is just little villages. This one's Messiah 224.
Wait, I hear something. Sounds like people arguing.
Bureau agents. The Snake Eyes must be here. We should sneak past them. That was my original plan, since you all stick out so much.
Why? In case one of your people tattles on us?
It's the Renans who are making us do it.
Oh yeah? Like this Renan who you need to save your people's skin?
Damn.
Oh, that's rich, coming from the Bright Eyes whose people are the reason we're in this mess in the
That's
first
enough.
place. But she started it!
3 centuries of resentment is too much to lay at a single person's feet. Same goes for you, Xion. You can't ignore the past when speaking of the present. Now, what's going on in that village?
If I were to guess, someone tipped off the Snake Eyes and they're here to make an arrest.
You'd better not be about to suggest we get involved. I'm here for the Lord's head, and nothing more.
That go for you too, Alphen? Why did you come?
Why? To liberate this realm's slaves, of course.
Are you still a slave?
No.
Me? No.
Then tell me what it means to live unshackled. I'll tell you what it means. It means living on your own terms, being your own master, thinking and making decisions for yourself, and being prepared to accept the consequences. Understand?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. So prove it to me.
Shion.
Don't start with me. I'm not going, and that's that.
I understand. Just wait here with Rinwell till we get back, okay?
You're going in without the sword?
Looks to be that way. This is my choice, after all.
Your choice? Listen to yourself. That sword's useless to me without someone to use it. You go dying on me out there and you'll put our whole mission in jeopardy.
Sounds like a you problem.
But I need us all to make it safely to Sisloden.
And she sounds weird again.
Too many sacrifices have already been made. We came here to put a stop to any more.
You've sacrificed something too, huh?
Hide somewhere until it's over. You hear me?
Damn those Renans. I hate seeing Danon suffering under them here, too.
I'm surprised you're so angry about it. You're not even from here.
It doesn't matter where I'm from. Enough is enough with these people.
Hell yeah, Alphen. Let's go.
Silence, embedded. Anyone who fails to cooperate will be arrested and tried as a traitor to the realm.
They're really taking aim at orphans.
Damn it. Some rat must have sold us out again.
You there! You want me to haul you up on suspicion of civil disobedience?
But I didn't. Ah!
What? Leave him alone! An embedded dares defy the orders of his lordship? Know your place, slave!
We can't use the blazing sword this close to the villagers. They could get hurt. But there are too many agents. Zephyr?
You know this one?
Law. Is that you?
What's going on? Aren't we supposed to be fighting them?
You're alive.
What are you doing here? The realm of Sislodia doesn't tolerate civil dissidents like you.
Law.
I hereby detain you in the name of his lordship!
Oh boy.
Zephyr? What the hell?
Zephyr!
Here they come!
Release!
There!
No. Target.
This
Come
one's
one,
mine.
come all!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Engaging! Eat dirt!
Oh yeah, right. I'm not allowed to use. Not allowed to use the blazing blade.
You're finished! Fall back! Take this! Fire in the hole! Here I come! You're finished! Fall back! You're mine! Slow the blade! You're finished! I'm on it! Take this!
Oh, got him.
You're finished! Zephyr! Are you trying to get caught? I'm sure that can be arranged! Not if I can help it! Blow away! Locked and loaded! You picked the wrong
I
fight!
never miss.
Oh, didn't think I hit that one. So that's one. Oh.
What's going on, Zephyr? Why won't you fight him?
Is it your kid?
Is that soldier someone you know?
Don't hurt him.
What are you...
Please.
It won't work, you know. You never change, do you? You've always got that damn-knowing look on your face! Zephyr!
I got it handled.
But he just...
He's my son.
Call it.
Oh, so now you remember me. The nerve of you. I'm gonna wipe that damn look off your face once and for all! Run in hell!
Bryn? Yeah.
You...
Law.
Did she kill him?
Enemy reinforcements. Use the sword.
I can't. The villagers will get caught in the blast. We need to fall back.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Zephyr!
Go. Leave without me.
You can't.
I'm not leaving without him.
Alphen, there's no time.
But what about the resistance? Everyone's counting on you!
Forgive me.
Ugh! We've waited all night, but nobody's shown up.
No sign of Zephyr or an enemy pursuit. So, what's the plan now?
You really need to ask? We go rescue Zephyr.
If he's under arrest, they'll have taken him to Cisloden, the capital city.
Alright.
Assuming he's still alive, that is.
I can't believe Zephyr never told us he had a son. I wonder if the rest of the Crimson Crows knew about it.
And to find him in that village of all places. Some coincidence, huh?
Those fireworks you pulled out of your hat back there. They were astral arts, weren't they?
Shion, what the hell are you doing?
Except I've never heard of a Danon who can cast astral arts. Are you a Renan?
Like hell I am!
No, of course not. Renan's eyes light up when they use astral arts. And when you used an art, your eyes definitely didn't. So I guess that means you can't be a so-called bright eyes after all.
Sorry.
You're right. Those were astral arts I used. Same as the ones wielded by the Renans. A long time ago, my family, my people, were once known as mages.
A Danon mage? Up until now, I'd only ever heard of them in stories and rumors. Though now I've seen one with my own eyes, I suppose I'll have to believe it.
We've been in hiding for a long, long time. Even before the Renans first attacked. That's why no one knew about us.
Even before the Renans?
Yeah. My ancestors were persecuted and targeted for their gifts.
But it was by their fellow Danons.
They lived hidden away all these centuries, keeping their existence secret even from the Resistance. My mom and dad drilled it into me that I was never, under any circumstances, supposed to let anyone find out about us.
If that's the case, then why did you use your powers back there?
I don't know. One second I saw Zephyr about to be killed, and the next I was...
Danon astral arts. If the Renans knew such a threat existed, there'd be hell to pay.
Hey!
What? You think I'm gonna go to the Lords with this information? I'm a traitor and an outcast at this point. Or did you forget? What amazes me is how anyone could have that kind of power and yet keep it hidden all this time. Didn't you ever want to use it to help your people?
Don't talk like you know the first thing about me, Renan!
That's enough. Zephyr wouldn't want this.
Listen, all I care about is taking out the Lords, okay? Which is no doubt what her people want too. Using her powers to help do it only makes sense.
Makes sense for who? Us? Besides, Zephyr comes first. We can't just abandon him.
It's fine.
Huh?
You're going to save Zephyr, right? If so, you're going to need my powers to do it. I don't want anyone else to die.
Alright, let's go. Join the party.
Are you sure? Then let's get back to the village. We need to find out what happened.
Renewal join the party?
Hmm?
Nope, not yet.
What's wrong?
Nothing, just... I'm surprised how dark out it is.
Why wouldn't it be? It's still night after all.
No, that's what's weird. A lot of time's passed since we arrived in Cyslodia. You'd figure the sun would have come up by now.
Oh, right. It's not like this back in Calaglia, is it? To be honest, I completely forgot. Basically, it's always night in this realm.
Huh?
It's been that way forever. It never gets any brighter outside, even in the morning.
So it's always dark all day long?
But how? How is that even possible? Did the Renans cause this?
Of course they did. It's complicated to explain, though. It'd be easier to just get to Cysloden so you can see what's going on for yourself.
Alright.
I'll take your word for it. But right now, finding Zephyr comes first.
Befriended Ringwell. Zephyr left party. Vegetable juice recipe. Casting hard, press and hold to delay activation until you let go. Charge darts. Okay. Same heart. If you cast the same heart as one currently being charged, will combine into a higher tier spell. Only triggers specific combinations. Alright. Hoodle will alert you if there's an owl on your map. Okay.
I wonder how Zephyr's doing.
Cool.
If that law guy is his son, they shouldn't be rough with him.
I want to believe that. But those two didn't look like they're exactly on good terms. Actually, now I'm curious. Can Danans enlist in the Snake Eyes too?
Definitely. They're useful for surveillance here. Doesn't win you many friends on either side, though.
So why is Zephyr's kid working for the Renans then?
Right, so now we've got skill panel 300, 15% of items collected, arch cast by boost attacks. Right, teacher Thunderblade for now. Guess that's all we can do. Alright. Oh yeah, we got a
All
new
of
skit.
creation across the heavens stems from the 6 essences. We lack only darkness while they are without light. Thus, to achieve perfection,
What are you muttering over there?
I was practicing a magic incantation.
An incantation? Is it anything like the spells that people use today?
Not quite. It takes time for me to finish my chants, so I'm practicing saying them quickly and accurately. You know, just in case. I've always tried my best never to use magic if I can avoid it up until now.
You said you and your family used to live in hiding, right? Because you were a mage. Where did all the other mages go?
Still in hiding?
Sorry, I didn't realize it was such a sensitive topic.
It's okay.
Oh, we've got like 4 skits now, don't we?
About my magic.
You want to keep it a secret, right?
Yeah, sorry.
A little late for that after what happened in the village, don't you think?
Easy, Shion.
It's just...
Hmm?
I didn't want Zephyr to die. That's why I used it.
Okay.
I know. And we might have lost him without your help. So thank you, Rinwell.
Sure.
3. Oh my god. I was right with 4, wasn't I?
Is that owl okay? It's been stiff as a board for a while now.
You're right. I wonder what's up with it. Come here. It's okay. I won't hurt you. Crap!
Huh? What happened?
I hate to say this, Rinwell, but I lost Hootle. I didn't mean to scare him, but he took off.
Hootle? He's right next to you.
He is? All I see is snow.
Dan and owls conceal themselves when they feel threatened. I guess he's still not quite used to being around other people yet.
That would explain it. I should have been more careful with him. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm the only human he's comfortable with. Come here, Hootle.
Damn, he was that close?
He's just a little wary of you. I think he gets that you're going to be with us for a while, though. Step in the right direction. If you call his name, he might eventually respond at least.
Got it. Thanks.
At least he's not sick or something.
Indeed. That's quite a relief.
What's up, Shion? Oh, no, only 3.
Get lost!
I just realized this is... This team is 2 backliners. And 1 front line. Extended gate. Oh, shit. Okay. We're starting to get different combo finishers? Very cool. Oh, there's number 4.
Enemies who can cast astral arts can be pretty difficult. Not only are they powerful, but their range lets them strike us before we even get close.
Actually, I can just disrupt astral arts.
What do you mean?
When someone is casting an art, their focus has to be entirely on the incantation. So right when they're completing the casting, I just kinda steal it from them.
How?
Really? Then what do you do with the energy you've stolen?
I hold on to it and use it whenever I want, like I can with my own magic. The thing is, I can only unleash that art once. After I use it, it's gone. Oh, also, when I steal astral energy, the enemy will lose focus, which means they can't cast anything else for a while.
So not only can you steal their energy, but doing so incapacitates them too? That's amazing, Rinwell. I didn't realize your magic could do so much.
It's actually something of a secret technique within my clan, so I kinda had to learn it.
Well, if we come across any
Nice.
tough enemies that use incantations, I'm sure that power of yours will come in real handy.
Yeah, it's tricky to pull off, but you can count on me.
Oh my god.
Hey, Rinwell, do you always have to say an incantation before you cast an art?
Yeah, they don't really add any extra power or anything, but reciting them is what allows the astral energy to come together and flow through me. It takes time to complete, but they're what lets me use such strong magic in the first place.
Alright.
What happens if someone interrupts you while you're in the middle of chanting?
Then I have to start over from the beginning. As soon as my concentration breaks, any astral energy I've accumulated disperses.
Got it. So once you start reciting, that's our cue to make sure that no enemies can get near enough to disrupt you.
Yeah, a second
that would be
frontliner to help
appreciated.
with that.
Although, I do have one fun trick up my sleeve. Once I finish chanting a full incantation, I can hold on to a single astral art without casting it right away.
So once the astral energy's in place, you can choose to set it off whenever you want? That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't fully have the hang of it just yet, but I'm sure it'll come in handy sooner or later.
Okay, it's not just me, right? She sounds like she was recorded on 2 different microphones, right? So, dude, you got an eye patch? Let's go.
Looks like we've spotted
Owl
one of
number
Hoodle's
7.
friends.
Let's see, a 224.
It's eerily quiet.
No sign of Zephyr. You think they took him away already?
What say we quit hiding and go ask some villagers? Someone's bound to report us no matter what we do, so we might as well.
Hey, Shion!
What? You heard her. She's got a point. Our cover was blown
Alright,
last
let's
night.
get talking.
Where's the sense in sneaking around?
And what if there are soldiers lurking about?
They would have followed us to the cabin already. Relax. The coast is clear. Let's hurry and speak to the villagers.
Is she always like that? I don't know how you managed to put up with her.
What makes you think I'm managing?
Let's try talking to the villagers.
Sup, dude? Who got a side quest?
Hey.
Look real nervous, kid. What's the matter?
Hey.
Think of turning someone in, are you? Or are you worried you're going to be reported? No, that's not it. What's wrong? The Zoogles, they're what? In the way, and it's gone quiet again. They're in the way and you're trying to go somewhere outside the village?
Yeah.
But people here aren't free to move around as they please. I'm not sure he's trying to do anything so dangerous. Unless he has a real good reason for it, that is. Probably doesn't want to talk to us since we're complete strangers. Don't think he's a bad kid, though.
I guess.
Case. We should do something. We'll take care of your Zoogle problem.
Huh?
We are? Sure. We're gonna clear out the Zoogles surrounding this village. Whatever he's struggling to do, can't exactly hurt to get rid of them for him, right? Yes, oh. It's okay, it's something we want to do. You don't have to tell us anything you don't want to. Right. Defeat 7 wolves.
Messia 224. Now that's a weird name.
Messia is basically a code. It indicates it's a small village.
So it's not its actual name? Then does that mean that 224 is...
It's the 224th
It's merely a serial
village.
number assigned to it for administrative purposes.
So the Renans even get to decide what places are called out in this realm.
There's apparently an owl around here somewhere.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
What's up, dude? Wolf ears.
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
You.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, if it's not too much to ask, could you spare a Silligan? Silligan. Renal, do you know what this guy's talking about?
Yeah.
I think he's talking about alcohol. Of course, alcohol. What do you think I meant? Hold on, you folks aren't from around here, are you? Bleh. If I were you, I'd get the hell out of here before someone reports you. This guy sure changed his tune fast. Can't really blame him. People here growing up doubting even their own neighbors, much less strangers like us. Let me ask you something. Why do you need the Silligan stuff so much anyways? Whether the bright eyes are running the show or not, I gotta put food on the table somehow. Without some Silligan, I'll freeze to death working out here in this cold.
I guess.
So it's not just buzz after you wanted to stave off the cold. Fortunately, we don't have any Silligan on us. Is there anything else we could do to help?
Yeah.
Won't ask for anything in return, we just want to help.
Yeah.
Got me some ingredients to brew it. You can find what I need from Zoogles. You can even use Zoogle parts to make booze. People sure are creative.
All
We'll
right.
go hunt for it. Right, but do you think you hang in there until we find it?
What?
Sure you want help? You'd be crossing paths with Zoogles, you know? Just feel guilty leaving up a creek. I'll take fighting a couple Zoogles over trying to plow dirt in this sort of climate any day of the week. Alright. Hard liquor. Nah. Just be a quest in our back
Using
pocket.
Zoogles to make
Earth
drinks.
seeds.
That takes guts.
No one would have come up with it before the occupation. That's for sure.
You don't think the Snake Eyes will hold it against them, do you?
If anything, the warmth might help loosen them up.
Oh, hold on. We can get some milk. There we go.
What's this thing?
It's a cow, Alphen.
You're the friends of that man the Bureau agents took away. Please, leave us alone. We don't want any trouble.
Answer our questions and we'll leave you in peace. Where did the agents take our friend?
Sisluden, the capital. That's what they said.
I knew it.
What did we ever do to deserve this? We haven't even crossed the street without looking first. Why are they after us?
Come on, we're wasting time.
Alright.
You'll need to hurry if you want to get your friend back. Not a single person who's been taken to Sisleden has ever returned.
Hey, keep quiet. You're trying to get us all killed?
Out of hell with that. Go on, report me. See if I care.
I thought this Sisleden was a city. Is it a prison camp?
Gladiator
It's the realm's
arena?
capital. Though when you're forbidden to move freely like we are, there isn't much difference. My parents and siblings were taken by the Snake Eyes. I haven't heard from any of them since. For all I know, they're long dead by now. Anyway, go! And kill as many Snake Eyes as you can for me while you're there!
Alright, let's go.
All right. To Sisleden it is.
How's it good going? Go through Rude Deer Forest. You got it. Which way is that? Zoom through there? Yeah.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Too bad. Picking up this side quest too.
Huh?
Folks look mighty suspect to me. I can tell just by looking at you you're not from around here. Normally I'd report you to the Bureau and that'd be that. What to do?
Hey.
Hey, well, we don't want to cause any trouble. Is there any way we can convince you to keep quiet about this? Well, the Bureau likes to reward people who report folks. What are you willing to offer me? Excuse me?
Sure.
I don't have anything to give you, but there are plenty of other ways to keep you quiet. Sean. Alright, what do you want? Could use some food? How about you bring me some fruits and vegetables? I mean the wilt stuff that grows here. I'm talking about the fresh wild stuff that grows outside. Let's see what we can find. You gonna come sniff around before you get back? I can keep him quiet. Yeah. No. What does he even want? Like, I'm literally like one head of lettuce short.
People are really terrified of the Snake Eyes. They've got them jumping at their own shadows.
They may be Lord Ganabelt's lackeys, but for all intents and purposes, it's the Snake Eyes who control the realm. One wrong look, and your history.
So Zephyr's being moved to Sisleden. Let's cross our fingers we catch up with them on the way.
Alrighty.
I mean, the plan was always for me to take you guys to Sisleden anyway. But a word of advice.
Oh?
There's a forest we have to pass through on our way there. I won't lie to you. It'll be dangerous.
Okay.
More Zoogles?
Wild ones at that. They hunt in packs, led by the biggest, meanest one. My friends and I got cornered by one on our way to Calaglia. That's how we got split up.
We'll
Alright.
just have to keep our wits about us then.
Oh, you have nothing.
The forest we're about to walk through is pretty dangerous. Let's make sure we're prepared before we go further.
Alrighty.
Rinwell, if you get injured, just let Shion know, okay?
I only have one pair of hands, you know.
Rest. Think about some grilled mushrooms, potatoes, porridge. Let's do grilled fish. Spending time with party members, keeping your bonds at camp. You never know, something nice might happen.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
And here I was thinking I could get some rest. Is something the matter?
The matter? No, nothing like that.
Then if it's all the same to you, I'll be going to sleep, thanks.
Do we unlock like team up attacks or something?
Drag?
I just don't get the point, that's all. Is there some pressing reason why we have to talk right now?
Damn.
I don't know, I think we should all make an effort to get to know one another. What if there's an emergency?
An emergency?
What if one of us suddenly got sick?
Then I'd cure them with my healing arts and we'd move on.
That's easy for you to say. But for the person doing the asking, it may not be so easy to approach you.
If they can't work up the courage to approach me, that's their problem. Unless you're suggesting I'd refuse to heal someone for the fun of it.
I didn't say that.
So what then? Quit beating around the bush and just tell me.
Look, what I'm trying to say is, if we're going to be traveling together, it makes more sense to do it as companions, rather than being at each other's throats the whole time.
I still don't get it. But I do understand that whatever it is, it obviously must mean a lot to you. I'm not trying to make things more difficult for you just for the sake of it. So, I'll make more of an effort to talk every now and then, even when we don't have to. Happy?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Then if you don't mind, I'm going to get some sleep. Have a good night.
Alright.
Didn't get it, huh?
We're now closer to
I think
Shion.
it's time we go to sleep.
Do we do the cooking or did we just learn the recipe?
How long do you plan on just sitting around doing nothing, Alphen? Because it looks to me like you're taking your sweet time getting ready.
I'm not procrastinating, if that's what you're implying.
Oh? Sure looks like it to me. You had me worried you'd forgotten our mission. Again.
Again?
I know. You don't need to keep reminding me.
Hey, Alphen. I'm already over here.
Right. Thanks for letting me know.
I saw you talking with that Bright Eyes before lights out last night. Mind telling me what you two discussed?
Nothing in particular. I just figured that maybe she would open up a little if I tried talking to her.
What? Her? She's a Renin. I know we're working with her, but that doesn't mean we have to play nice with her.
Look, we're all going to be traveling together for a while. It's only going to make things harder if we're at each other's throats. If all we do is bark orders at each other instead of working together, that's not much different than how it is for the rest of us. I think it's important that we all understand each other and work together as equals, if it's at all possible.
Do we, though? Because I sure don't get the feeling she means to do the same.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
As soon as Zephyr disappears, all hell breaks loose. We can't get anything done if things stay tense like this. But what the hell am I supposed to do? Well, I guess I'll just have to keep hammering away at them and see how it goes.
Alright, Alphen. Whoop. I will maintain another day, another wall. Oh. Allows you to trigger a counter edge after defeating an enemy. Alright. Increase restoration. I wonder how many titles each character has. Like, is it... Only go... There's room here. Oh, it goes out for a ways. Okay. There's a lot of titles, ain't there?
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
What's up? Can I craft any new weapons? No, I cannot. We need demi-human talons, mega cores, beast mains. Yeah, no dice. Cancel. Equipment. We don't have an accessory on her. So you can do the shock charm. Alright. Does he sell armor? Or he does. Purchase and equip. Purchase and equip. There we go. We're gonna look down. Alrighty. Let's get into this here forest.
So this is the forest teeming with Zeugles you warned us about. No sign of Zephyr, though.
Which means either they had the skills to make it through safely, or we're too late, and the strays got to them first.
Do you say every thought out loud?
Just the true ones. Are we moving or what?
Alright, let's get going.
Don't worry, Hoodle. It's okay.
I can barely see enough to take 2 steps forward without bumping into something.
Yeah. I'll have to be careful not to miss anything coming from off the path.
This is nothing. When things get real bad around here, you can get lost without even realizing it.
We got some
I won't forgive you!
Take this! It's over! Rising Wyvern! Start up! Here I come! It's over! You're mine! Take this! It's over!
broke my stance.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
Whoa.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep a wide berth.
Well, looky here.
There we go. Broken bridge. Ah, good. Let's go for a dip in the water.
It's freezing. I can barely feel my toes.
Salmon.
Let's find a way back up quickly then.
Oh, new fish. Or money. Money works too.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Iron trunk. Blazing sword doesn't even look affected, dude. Oh, good, more ropers. Let's go.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword.
It's over! Rising Wyvern! Struck!
This ends
Wait,
now.
swing.
Consider yourself
Boom.
finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Dance to the wind.
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
There we go.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Alright.
This one's tough.
One more fight.
Let me know if you need healing.
Oh,
Raging cascade.
okay.
It's over now!
Ugh.
Lightning thrust!
What are the... I wonder what the requirements for those were. Why did I just learn them, like, on top of one another? Like, shouldn't those be
Our work is done here.
more spaced
I'm
out?
right behind you, Shion. I could easily see us getting lost here while we're trying to find Zephyr. I get this is supposed to connect the capital to the villages. Why's it got to be so winding? And not only that, why are there so many Zoogles walking around?
I think they're used as lookouts. The Renans know how to control them.
Complaining's not going to get us anywhere.
Back off, I'm
Let's
trying to hear
just get
dialogue.
through this and be on our way.
Okay, now we can fight.
Let's dispose of the trash.
What is your thing? That's it?
Not today! You're mine! Swallow blade! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're finished! You're mine!
Air thrust!
Here I come! It's over!
Lion.
That's what I like
Actually,
to hear.
let me look at those new skills. Got destruction. Wide swing of ground. Rocks flying, and then it was lightning thrust. I think destruction there, severing wind there. Still don't know what the squares in the boxes mean. Has that like been explained anywhere? Battle arts. Each character has 3 art proficiencies. These go up as the character uses arts of a corresponding type. Enhancing arts, and it'll become stronger. Special boost strikes, down, counter edge combo. Weak points, fighting styles. Shion's perk. You hold the button to throw a bomb. It was a hold to do that. Gotcha. So, it's 3 art proficient. Where do I check art proficiencies? Sword strike, aerial strike, flame strike. Gotcha. Okay, I see. Going to be real quick chat. Enjoy looking at Ernwell. I'm back, chat. Enough gazing at Rinwell. We need to progress the story. So, I guess the sword strike proficiency leveled up to give me both of those skills? Or something? I don't know. They're guarding the chest. Nah. Shit. Heal up the injured. Went to look for food, only to end up getting hurt. Please don't leave me here, I'll give you this in return. Earthseed. Thanks, dude.
We've got the ingredients. Let's get them back to Messia. Thanks, Shion.
Just doing what I can.
Oh, yeah, that was a side quest. Well, if we gotta come down here anyways, we might as well go for the chest.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You're finished! You're finished! Come and face me! This is bad, right?
Oh,
Yes, Alvin.
no.
Very bad.
I don't feel so good. You're mine!
Okay, that's on me. I thought destruction would be a lot further range from its description. Air stress. Ooh.
Say no more.
Well done.
Yo!
I'm all stuffed up.
Severing wing! This one's all mine!
Ah, should have gone for Mirage.
You picked the wrong fight!
Boom.
There's more where that came from.
Okay. So, if anything, I would want to replace Swallow Blade with Destruction. And keep Demon Fang, because the Demon Fang actually lets us have a ranged attack. Go this way. You seem bigger than normal.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Because you're an alpha.
Mind if I do?
Strike! Win! Take this!
Raging Cascade! Gemini
No
Aqua!
escape!
Flat! Searing Flame!
No escape! You're finished!
Gemini Aqua! Lightning Descent! By the power!
Take this!
By the power!
Destruction! You're finished!
It is a lot slower than Swallow Blade, though.
It's over!
Light Astral
Severing wing! You're mine!
Raging
I'm
Cascade!
not done!
By the power of one!
Take this! Destruction! You're finished!
Raging! Do it!
And oh,
Onward and upward.
I don't think Destruction's a good fit either, because now I don't have any fire skills. And I think I need to use fire skills if I want to be able to, if I want to be able to learn more fire skills, I think I need to keep using the fire skill I have. That's what I've picked up from the game mechanics so far. Yoink an iron chunk. Which means I should probably
I think that might be what we're looking for.
Lethal Torrent a lot more. Lettuce. What's up, dude? Ugh, why have to be a Zoogle like that? I can't go anywhere with that there.
What's wrong?
What are you doing in such a dangerous place? Me? What are you doing here? You didn't follow me all the way here, did you? You're planning to report me and think again? We're not gonna tell on you. We're simply trying to get to Sizzledin to rescue a friend of ours that got arrested. So you're a bunch of crazies. Great. Get me out here before you get me arrested.
I guess.
Mention something about a Zoogle. Is there a strong one up ahead? Yeah, Wolf Zoogle. It's huge and tough as nails. What's worse, it's light on its feet, too. Might be able to beat it if you can hit its weak point, but I don't think you even have what it takes to scratch it. Damn it, I thought if I followed those Bureau agents I'd make it through the forest, but I guess that whole plan's a wash now. Not necessarily. We'll look into that Zoogle and see what we can do about it. You people are crazier than I thought. If you really think you got what it takes, then go on ahead, be my guest. And if we do, let's get in. Let's save first. Nope. Now. Oh, there's a heal point and a shop. Weapons. Still haven't found anything to make their next weapon. Say. We got a one-time heal. Or I guess not a one-time heal, a timed heal. Oh jeez. Where's the big lad? What's up? Is your name Fenris? Huh?
We've got company, and not the nice kind either.
Rinwell, get back!
And miss all the action? Who do you take me for?
You're a fucking backline mage, get back. Ice Wolf leader. Boring.
It's a big target at least.
Don't underestimate its speed.
Oh, come on.
Here's a healing arc. First aid.
Okay, here I go. Try this!
Boom.
Go for the weak point.
Oh, there's the weak point.
So those are Dan and Astral Arc.
Weak points, large glowing aura spots. Yeah, I'm working on it.
Something you
Depending
want to
on the
say?
enemy.
So long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
You're finished!
Here goes flame of fire. Bullseye. Lightning condensed. Thunderblade.
Here I come!
Reload. Dance in the wind. Into the fray. Sleep now.
Down him.
Picked the wrong fight! Take this! Severing wind!
Seal.
Mirage!
Let's get you all away. Searing flame.
Take this!
Air thrust.
You're mine!
One more time.
He's still in range? He is. Let's go.
You're mine!
First sleep now. I'll be saving this one.
Here I come! I'm not done!
Boosh.
Here I come!
Don't mind if I do.
It's over!
Lightning condensed.
Try this! It's broken attack!
Right, watch out.
You're mine!
Faster. Here's a healing arc.
Take this!
Here's a raging
Severing wind!
Oh,
mega ray.
hit it.
Where are you going?
Strike!
Flame of fury.
Wind! You're mine!
Here's a healing arc.
Ooh.
First aid.
I want.
By the
This
power
one's
of
all
water.
mine!
Oh, okay.
You picked the wrong fight! Now, while it's reeling!
Oh, we got his weak point.
Try this!
Boom.
Turret!
Here I come. Reload. Here's a healing arc.
Take this!
First aid.
It's over!
It's
this!
Oh,
Go
shit.
Light ash dance in the wind.
Get him away from Shion, please.
Here goes.
There you go.
Here goes. I can dance in the wind. Dreams. I'm only getting started.
I'm not done!
Dance in the wind.
Try this!
Air thrust.
Boosh.
Turret!
Primed and ready.
Here I come!
I never miss. There's in the
Here I come!
Go tiger raging cascade. Spread.
Over here.
Try harder! My turn! Here I come! Slap!
Raging
And
cascade.
follow turret!
Boosh.
This ends now.
Flaming swing.
Yourself finished!
Lightning condemned.
Take this!
Searing flame.
You're
Reload.
finished!
And boom.
Searing flame.
Switching up its movement! Watch out!
I'm all sucked up.
Here I come! Win! More Zuko?
Keep calm and take them down.
Lightning condemned. Thunderblade.
Hey.
You're finished. Try
You're on the little guys.
Sleep now. Burn in hell. Here I come. Not again. I'm not done.
Here's a healer.
You're finished.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
It's
Now!
over.
Astral energy!
Oh, just gonna get.
My turn.
New lease on life. That move!
It's over. Here comes a big one.
More for the stockpile, not in your
Hit him.
dreams. By the power of water!
Here I come. Simmering wind.
Sleep now.
You're
More for
finished.
the stockpile. Searing flame!
Oh,
Thunder blade! Here's a
jeez.
healing
Shion.
I never this! Got
You're
it!
mine.
Oh, nice. From his weak point.
You're mine! Searing flame! Reload! I'm out of ammo! Here! Better than the flame! Get on in here!
You may be strong,
Oh,
but I'll never back
dodged
down.
into it.
Burn.
First aid, more time!
Take this. You're finished.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Here I come.
Get into the wind!
Swallow blade.
Fine.
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Take this. It's over.
The enemy is going all
Try
out.
this.
Here's a healing art.
Infernal torrent.
I can't heal you forever.
Take this. No
It's
escape.
about to strike.
Swallow blade. Look sharp, everyone. Infernal torrent.
Really?
Can't end here.
I don't.
We don't have life bottles.
Really? You still look plenty running.
I can still put up a fight.
Get him. Apple gel on Shion.
I'll bring you back from death. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
One. Resurrection, please. Thank you.
I'm only getting started. Light astral energy.
You're finished.
Thunder blade. Here, let me.
She's going for first aid.
First aid. Here goes. Take it. It's all in.
You're mine. Infernal torrent.
Light astral energy. I'm only getting this one's mine.
Blast them.
Hear me. Flame of fury.
Uh,
I can feel the medicine working. By the power of water, I'll be saving you. Lightning condensed.
really?
Lease on life. Sleep now. Watch
Just
into the
using them.
stockpile.
Orange gel.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Come on. There we go.
Not done yet.
Here's the dance in the wind.
No escape.
Reload. Photon flash. Searing flame. Reload. Lightning condemned. I'm all stuffed up. There.
You're mine.
One. This one should end it, right? Yeah, there we go.
Astral energy.
Scream altar. There we go. Little rougher than I would have liked, but we did it. Staying in campground. Staying in inner campground. You got it. Oh. Brinwell, item scholar. Was that the 15% of items collected? Apparently. Sharpness. Oh, so she gets buffs, eh? Faster magic charge. That will be very useful. Increase the amount of damage from charged arts. Still need our casting stop by boost attacks. Yeah, so it is her boost that's the thief ability. Easier perfect evades. Faster flame edge charge. Allows the flame edge to be charged in exchange for greater damage, but the cost more HP. Story. Home types, boost attacks. Rising Falcon. Increased mid-air damage. These are perfect. Increased crits. Increased down. Burst. What do we get from this? Plus 10 defense. Plus 30 elemental. I think we grabbed the new skill.
You okay, Rinwell?
I'm fine.
Beastmane. We needed that for somebody's next weapon, right? Also. Oh, 1,000. Oh. Oh, commodity items. Yeah, sure. No. Forge. Oh, was it really the Gale Wing? Alright. Okay, created.
I always like the sound of hammers banging away.
Hopefully there's a camp up ahead, so we can get more cure points back real quick. Oh, this one. Duro ore, parallax stone. Very nice, very nice. Oh.
What do you notice now?
It smells like blood.
All these Zeugles.
A bunch of Zools.
They're dead. What happened here?
They probably tried to hit the snake eyes.
So then how?
Oh. Oh yeah, that's an evil dude.
No way. One person did all of this?
Pure black iron crosses on the belt. Is he the Lord or... And he's gone. Cool.
Who was that guy?
Do you think he could have been the Lord we're looking for? Ganabelt?
I doubt a lord would deign to roam around a place like this alone. Besides, what business would a Renan have with killing Zeugles?
Now that I look at it, it was a good call staying out of his way, I think. Look at this. He took them out with a single slice. This guy's no amateur. You okay?
Got anything to add, Rinwell?
Yeah.
We should get going. Zephyr needs us. That knight back there sure wasn't messing around. If he's not a lord, what is he?
I have no idea. I've never seen anybody like him.
Well, he definitely doesn't seem to be a friend, that's for sure.
Hopefully we don't run into him again.
Alright, let's get moving. And through here. Oh. Kingdom of Glistening Radiance, says Lodia.
There it is.
What's with the
What's with those
search
beams of
beacons?
light? They don't strike me as your everyday streetlights.
They're kind of the key to this whole realm. You'll see what I mean when we get there.
What's on your mind?
First, Rinwell appears out of nowhere, right after we beat Balsef. Then, we bump into Zephyr's son, who's with the enemy. Somehow, we get away scot-free because the Snake Eyes don't even bother chasing after us. Is it really a coincidence?
You think it was a trap?
What? But I would never...
If not for the whole Astral Arts episode, I'd be worried. But no, she's not behind this. Perhaps an unwitting pawn in someone else's plan.
What? All this to capture Zephyr?
Maybe.
He
All
is
I
the
know
leader
is
of
it
the
all slots
successful
together a little too
rebellion,
nicely for
Elephant.
my liking. Not that dwelling on it'll get us anywhere. Trap or otherwise, we've got a lord to defeat. So how do we get inside?
What?
Well, we can't just march into the Viper's nest through the front door, surely.
There's a secret passage near a spring on the outskirts of the city. We can get in through there.
Alright, let's get moving.
I hate camping out.
Too bad. Rest.
Huh? Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh,
Are those mage clothes that you're
you
wearing?
skit.
So what if they are?
The large hood is cute. And it's big enough to hold Hootle, too.
Huh?
It's big enough to hold like 5 Hoodles.
And the way the fabric is cut into strips is really unique. I had no idea this sort of fashion existed on Dana.
Quit staring!
Did I say something to offend you?
No, I think she's just not used to the attention.
As if this place wasn't cold enough, it's also pitch black. I'm amazed anyone can live in this realm.
Seriously. Having all this snow everywhere makes it harder to walk or get anything done. And not having any light to see by makes the uneven terrain even more difficult.
Calaglia is no walk in the park either. It's dusty and there's rocks everywhere. And it's on fire all over the place.
Yeah, you're right. Now that you mention it, all those fires are a pretty weird phenomenon. They were always so annoying to navigate around.
Out here, fire's as important as water to our survival. So are the trees we use for firewood.
Is it that rare to see the sun here?
Not just rare. Until I went to Calaglia, I'd never seen sunlight before.
Hey.
I'd only heard about it. I couldn't believe just how hot and bright it seemed to be. But I guess in most realms, it's just a fact of life. They're used to it.
It's pretty interesting, isn't it? The way the sorts of things people take for granted change from one place to another.
Rest, cook. Do I not get to choose the cook if nobody has a favored meal effect? Well, hopefully we still get progress towards Xion. Talk to Rinwell.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
Let's get going.
I think he's saying
Oops.
something's over there.
Owl Forest. Oh. Got some wheat. What's up, little guy? Toot-toot. Whoop.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Whoop. Whoop. Oh! Okay. Owl teleporting.
Your
Alright.
pals, Hoodle?
What's going on? Why did the weather change all of a sudden?
The snow's gone, and it doesn't even feel cold anymore. Just what's going on? What is this place?
I see something big farther in. Is that a Zookle? No, an owl?
The king and queen owl.
Hoodle doesn't seem too wary, so it's probably not hostile.
Let's go see what's up then. Stay sharp.
And we've got 5 trees. Okay. Midnight battle garb.
I don't get it. Why has it suddenly started giving us things?
Hey, is that owl beckoning us over?
I think it is. It's the owl we rescued before.
Then maybe that's what the gifts are all about. It's thanking us for saving its friend.
This one isn't just bigger than Hoodle, though. Something about it seems almost
It's wearing
regal.
a crown.
Don't you think?
It has a mustache and goatee.
What if it was the king of the owls?
Would that make the other one the queen?
You think so?
Yes, they're clearly a pair.
What do you got to add to this, Renwell?
Is this some kind of owl sanctuary?
It's such a big place, though. I wonder if those two were living here all alone until we rescued that owl.
I thought no other owls existed, but here they are. And a king and queen by the looks of them. You never know what other ones might be out there until we look for them. It's not like you were searching the whole world over yourself, right, Rinwell?
That's... well, I mean, yeah. I guess you've got a point. Hey, Hoodle. How about we find more of your friends and tell them about this place? It can be a little side mission on our trip, if that's okay.
Alright. Owl
It's
collection.
fine with me. We'll find as many as we can.
Thank you.
Look at that little guy.
Oh,
Rinwell?
it's nothing. Don't mind me. Ready to move on?
Oh. Birdie bestie. Max AG increased. Nice. What else do we have here? Concentrate. Increase elemental attack strength based on the number of owl. Yes. Take that. Assuming that is anything substantial, that's going to be very valuable. Do you have a new one? Meals cooked, accessories forged. She does. Still boost attacks and weapons. There's an owl king and owl queen in this forest. You can talk to the king and get rewards based on the number of owls you've located. So, Midnight Battle Guard. Who was that for? Or was it outfit? I see. I actually kind of like that. The like solid black. Yeah, we'll keep that. Attachments. Ooh. Dog ears, wolf ears, rabbit ears. And of course we can skin our weapon to be whatever we want it. Alright. What's up? Hoot hoot. Got any rewards for us for the owls we found? I mean, look at all of them. Oh. He sure does. Apple gel, life bottle, orange gel, panacea bottle. Very nice. And we've got... Looks like there's still room for some owls on this perch. And then... ice. Those look like lilies. Some kind of swamp. A forest. The like crystal cave. That's the biomes in this game. And a very impressive junk stash. Oh. Is he here just because... Oh, he like... I don't know, I think he's just showing up because we're in proximity of those. Gotcha. Well, okay. Back to the real story. No more owls.
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
So the guys we saw back in Messia were Snake Eyes, and your group fighting them is...
The Silver Swords. Heck, we even have members working within the Snake Eyes gathering intel for us.
Nice.
Sounds like it involves a lot of double crossing.
It does. But it keeps us alive and one step ahead. Calaglia wouldn't have been liberated without those double agents.
Oh, hold. Messia. Yeah, we've got quests we can fulfill. So we need to head back to Messia.
We've reached our destination.
Whoop, not that way. Some people wanted some stuff and we've got stuff. What's up?
How's this?
Found the food you asked for,
Yeah.
This enough? Good work. I think I'll take it off your hands if you don't mind. You keep quiet about us? Oh, yeah. I won't tell anyone. Well, it smells fishy. If you're so insistent on these things come from outside the village, if you can grow them here. Well, that stuff's a lot fresher, so here's practically worthless. Problem is, we're forbidden from just leaving the village whenever we like. Even worse, there's all those zoogles crawling around outside. Gee, aren't you a swell guy? Enjoying your food, I guess. What? Who said anything about eating the stuff? Don't be stupid. That's not what I'm going to do with all this. What do you need it for? Oh, what a little rat.
Just great.
He's definitely got a lot of problems to work through, yeah. 2 life bottles, though. I think that was enough SP to give us the...
They reacted just like we expected.
Yeah. Do you think we'd end up like that if we had to treat everyone with suspicion?
It's like the bitter cold has frozen the hearts of those who live here.
And then you needed stuff to make booze. We're back. This is everything you need to brew the Siligan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure it is. Really don't mind if I have these? I don't know. What do you want?
Okay.
Oh, here you
By the
go.
way,
How the hell do you brew alcohol with this stuff? Technically, you can just bite into one as is, but no one's stupid enough to go waste a bunch of good ingredients doing that. What you gotta do is pack it in snow, let it sit by the fireplace for a week, then once you've distilled the melted snow, pow, Siligan. But you gotta be careful. Silgan's so strong, it'll start a fire if you don't handle it with care.
Oh!
That makes me want to try a little.
Hey.
Don't have to remind me. Like I said, there's no way I can work outdoors without this stuff. So thanks, it's nice to see there's still some good folks out there. Oh, and we got a Loiketo recipe. Must be accumulated. Skill panel. Increase max AG. Excellent. Now, I guess the ice bomb? Near death. Near death's not really worth it, in my opinion, honestly. 300. Concentrate. Buffs take cure points too. Don't know if I want to teach her buffs then. They take cure points. I'd much rather have a bigger healing pool than having buffs, you know? Like, unless this game gets like SMT hard, where you need to be using fucking luster candies and shit. That is the name of the +2 all skill, right? Luster candy.
I won't forgive you.
Oh, it's been a while since I played Strange Journey. Oh, there we go. She's learning stuff. Remoter. Cool. There we go.
Well, looky here.
It's never going to accumulate faster, is it? Which way's the city? That way. You got it. More wolves.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Severing wings! Start up!
You're
mine!
Reload!
Take this!
No, I'm all stuck up. By the power of water.
Boom.
Now! You're
Sweet mouth.
finished! Try this!
Boom. There we go.
Onward and upward.
Just gotta keep using those fire skills. And, all right. Don't go in the front door. So both paths probably lead to the same thing, same area. We just need to take the side entrance.
Get lost.
Here I come! It's over!
Sweet mouth.
Stardust!
Let's get you all tucked away.
You're
Here goes
mine!
flame of fury. I'm so good with airborne targets.
Down. Nope.
It's over! We got flyers!
I've got this.
Boom.
Let a marksman handle it. Now,
All yours!
astral
And
energy.
altar.
Say no more!
Boom.
You sure showed them.
There we go.
All in
Razor
a
tipped
day's
feather.
work.
A tier 4 ingredient. Ooh. Ah, jeez, berserkers.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Run in your dreams.
Swallow blade!
You little rat.
Swallow blade!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf.
Torrent! Severing wind! Here I come!
By the power of water.
Take this!
Lightning condensed.
It's over!
Thunderblade.
I'm not done!
This one's mine.
You're mine! Severing wind! Take this! You're finished!
Mega ray.
It drops.
The best
too fast for me to be able to use aerial combos.
Nicely done, Xion.
You're slacking. Step it up.
Yeah.
Here, let me help.
You got it.
Boom.
Now! This ends now!
Let's win. Boom.
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are.
Rinwell. Hey, Rinwell!
What are you doing here? If the Snake Eyes spot you here, they'll...
So you did make it back alive. Man, am I glad to see you safe.
Barely. When we all got separated, I thought...
They're fine. They all got back in one piece. Well, Azoogle took a bite out of 2 of our guys, but what matters is you're safe. So, you gonna introduce me?
Meet Alphen and Xion. I brought them with me from Calaglia.
You mean you made it to Calaglia? Wait, this is it? Just the 2 of them? Where's the rest?
Well, it's kind of a long story. It's best if I fill everyone in at once.
Your call, Rinwell. But everyone will be dying to know. We better get back as soon as we can. Use this passage whenever you need to go in or out of the city. Stay away from the front gate, whatever you do.
You got it. Fast travel point added. Do I need apples? No, we can. There's an owl on that island.
Go no further!
You're mine!
And again! Mega Ray! Photon
Here I come! Damn it! Slut!
Here, let me help you this one! Blah, blah, magic!
Got
Did I
fire.
just hear blah 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 magic?
All yours!
Searing flame!
It's over!
Now! Mega Ray! Astral
Finish her.
energy! Full throttle!
Now! Here I come! It's over!
Do it! Air!
There we go.
There's more where that came from.
We can grab those apples now. Yoink. You! In the middle of the lake. Come here. Wolf tail. Thank you. And off he goes.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Oh, and that was enough to unlock us the next reward. But what's with this little patch? The blazing sword. Alright. What do we got in here? Grit envelope.
I found some equipment.
let me take a look at it.
Alright. Nice. Let's not go over there. Much rather deal with these 2 than a berserker and some wolves. Like orange gel. But let's get into this city. We gotta find Zephyr after all. And his kid. Who? Actually, hold on, let me check the box art. I think we recruit his kid.
How do the Renans not know about
Because he
this
looks
secret
like he's
route
on the
of yours?
box art.
Sisloden's an old city. It's littered with pathways that people have long forgotten. But keep your voice down. We don't know how long this route will stay hidden.
Alright. Oh, yoink. Some milk. Climb up. This place doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's a probably a brutal authoritarian police state, but it doesn't look too bad. At least we don't see the execution wall yet.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
So this is Cisloden, capital city of Cislodia.
Be careful. You never know where Snake Eyes or their informants are lurking. You're basically walking into a Zoogl's den here.
Where are we going exactly? Passage. There is. Thing there. Got some shops. Oh.
There are shops here?
On a permit basis. As long as people don't get reported on and sent to work the floodlights, economic activity is allowed here.
All this talk about reports and permits. This place really is different from Calaglia.
What do you mean they're sent to work on the floodlights? Open.
Rinwell!
Dragon!
Shh. It's good to see you. Who's this?
They're with me.
If you say so. Come on, Menek's waiting.
Nobody's
Talk in there.
questioned the fact she owns Renan?
The name's Menek, leader of the Silver Swords. And I wish I could extend my warmest welcome to you all, but if my eyes don't deceive me, you appear to have a Renan in your midst. If she is your prisoner, that's a rather loose leash you have her on.
She's not a prisoner.
So why do I get the feeling there's a rat about the house? No offense intended. See, I've grown comfortable with the likely outcome I'll be stabbed in the back. But stabbed in the front?
We risked our lives just to get here, sir. If you want to send her away, fine. But you'll lose me too.
I see. Trust isn't about as short supply as light around these parts, and mine more than anyone's. But I'll choose to believe you. Forgive my manners. You must be tired after such an arduous journey. But to business. We need your strength.
All right.
The Snake Eyes' grip on the city tightens by the day. Our people are suffocating out there. Hence the scouts I sent to find help. We're at the end of our tether here.
That's why we're here, to help. We've got the firepower to do it, too. But first, we've got some urgent business to take care of.
I see. So your leader is in need of rescuing.
It's none of your concern. We get that. But
it's coming to our aid that got you into this mess in the first place. You can count on us. Just as long as you help us with our problem afterwards.
You got it. That's what we came here to do.
If he's been arrested by the Snake Eyes, as you say, then there's a good chance he's being interrogated over at their headquarters. Either that, or he's being put to work over at the Floodlights. First priority is finding out where he is. If you're planning on tagging along, Rinwell will show you the way. Just make sure to keep a low profile. Remember, it's not just the Snake Eyes.
Easy.
Hostiles lurk among the villagers, too. This leader of yours, he must be quite the inspiration for you to go to such lengths for him. I look forward to meeting him someday.
Cool. Rinwell, Silver Sword. More AT, more AG. Let's go. Gale Force, Placid Pool. Gale Force. So, if I was going to make a prediction about the resistance in the place where everybody is a conniving rat, what do you guys want to say the odds are that
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our
this
heads.
is a manufactured resistance that is purposefully ineffective, and he's actually a Snake Eyes? What do you guys think the odds of that are? I think it's pretty good.
No, not really. I haven't been with the Silver Swords for all that long, truth be told.
I think it just got a lot
He's a smart
better.
guy, but he's also deeply suspicious of other people. I can understand, since that's how you get to survive around here.
Really? I could tell he was wary of us at first, but he seemed to warm up to us pretty quickly once we talked to him.
Yeah, that's pretty unusual for him. I think that's a sign of how desperate things have become. In my case, it took a long time for him to start trusting me. But then again, I kinda get where he's coming from. You never know who might betray the group, or when the Snake Eyes might be watching.
What made you join up with the Silver Swords in the first place? This wasn't your hometown, so was it the Snake Eyes who...
No, it wasn't them. Actually, we shouldn't stand around talking. People will start to suspect us. Let's keep moving.
We're in the base. All right. Craftsman. Forge weapons. Can make anything new. No, I need mega cores and demi-human stuff. I didn't even get that. For more, no paralysis, no poison. Just a rank one. 500 damage, new dark. We had something that could resist ice.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
It'll be a lot better. That's supposed to be just a civilian, or? Yeah, those don't seem like normal floodlights. What's the deal with them?
So that's where those beams of light have been coming from.
Right. Any Danans accused of dissent against Cyslodia's lord are rounded up and brought here, then put to work. It's a fierce deterrent.
And you think Zephyr might be in there with them?
What do they do?
I want to see what the lights are all pointing towards. Take us there.
Alright.
Damn, you can see where the floodlights converge from all the way over here.
I want to take a closer look. There's something I need to confirm.
What could possibly be worth the risk of us all getting spotted?
You'll find out when we get there.
Are they like energy focusers, and that would be the Master Core?
Be careful. If anyone's even a little suspicious of us,
Is that
we'll
what's
report
going
it
on here?
immediately.
Right. It's not just Snake Eyes we need to watch out for, but other Danans too. Still, there are a fair amount of people out on the streets. Isn't it safer to stay at home?
That's the thing. If you stay cooped up too long, people start to suspect you're hiding something. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
So people feel like they have no choice but to turn others in so they don't get in trouble. What a miserable way to live. At the very least, we should probably go someplace where there aren't so many... Ah, Shion!
We already stick out here like a sore thumb as it is. So I think it's better if we just walk confidently out in the open.
She makes a good point. Like,
don't look anxious. Just walk firmly
the
and look like you have a
30
destination
most suspicious looking people in the
sticking to
city.
the plan too much of a hassle for her? This is why Renans are the worst.
I don't know if it's a Renan thing or not, but she does have a point. Anyway, we're not gonna get anywhere just standing around. Let's follow after her.
Look, you're traveling with a guy with a burning sword on his back and half of an iron mask on his face. You're not blending into a crowd here. Or anywhere. Oh, an armored soldier. So these guys are just like a constant. They're not just Balsif's lackeys.
Everybody walking around looks so depressed.
Can you blame them? They live under the cover of darkness day and night. That's bound to wear you down.
Not to mention all the snake eyes roaming around. Laughing, talking too loud, or just about anything that makes you stand out can get you killed.
This way. This really snakes around, don't it? Is there anything of value? Like an owl? Oh.
Hey!
You there, miss? Yes, what is it? Received reports of you wandering beyond your living quarters and work area. What do you have to say for yourself? Doesn't look good, Alphen. Not conspiring with any rebels, are you? What? Perish the thought. You have young children to look after. Kids whose parents were sent to work floodlights. That's so. Well, I've heard it all before, lady. I'm sending you to work the floodlights for going out of bounds without permission. You tell those parents how their kids are when you get there.
No.
Oh, please. Who's going to take care of them if I'm not around to help them? Not my problem. Nobody asked you to take them in to begin with. Come with me. That's how you get shipped off. Doesn't take much. It's insanity. Here's your reward. If you find anyone else suspicious, be sure to report them too. Right, of course. Thank you very much.
Hey.
Well, you just did? Huh? Alphen, no. When you turned in was looking after kids who had no parents. So what's to me?
Why you? Huh?
Parents got sent to the floodlights too, you know, and came back in a sorry state. They can't work and put food on the table, so I've got to do what I can to make ends meet. Doesn't mean you can simply...
Why you?
Then you feed us. Come on, get us some food. I'm waiting, damn it. Alphen.
Sorry.
Sorry about that, Renwell. Let's get out of here. We have a realm to save, and Zephyr. Cool. Up this way. Through these doors, right in front of the big tower now. Right?
A spirit vessel. I thought as much. So they're pumping it full of light.
No, not light. Astral energy. Of course. No wonder this realm's so dark. It's as though there's a pall over the sky even during the day.
Except it isn't dark. Not really. The light's just being diverted.
Diverted?
Suck up all the light, and all that's left over is darkness.
What's the difference?
Darkness exists as an actual element of astral energy, just like light does. Didn't you know that?
Does he look like a mage?
Let me break it down for you. Astral energy exists as different elements. There's earth, water, fire, and wind, as well as light and darkness. But dark astral energy only exists on Rena, and light astral energy on Dana. So, Dark energy isn't harvested as part of the crown contest.
Hence why 5 kingdoms.
She's right. It's the same reason why I can't wield dark energy, and similarly, why no Renans can use light energy either.
The only exception to that rule on the Renan end is likely the Lord here, who has the Lightmaster core.
Whatever the case, it looks like they're collecting light here the same way they were fire back in Calaglia.
From what I hear, there used to be a proper day and night cycle in Cyslodia ages ago, but apparently, over the last 300 years, the darkness spread from Cysloden and covered the whole realm.
Damn.
That's crazy. I can't believe the Renans found a way to steal even our own damn light.
We shouldn't linger. Let's keep moving before someone spots us.
Alright. Where exactly are we going to be moving to?
Wandering around blindly is getting us nowhere. The Snake Eyes have the information we need, but we can't just ask for it. So what if we sneak in and take it instead?
Stealth mission?
I wasn't aware you knew how to be sneaky.
Hey, look over there!
Oh, it's Law.
That's Zephyr's son, Law. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right about all this.
Are you kidding?
Grab him.
He's practically gift wrapped for us.
Hey, what are you?
Shion's just gonna go grab him, isn't she?
I remember you. What do you want?
We don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk quietly. Deal?
Make it quick.
Where are you keeping Zephyr? We're here to rescue him.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Isn't he your father?
Oh yeah, easy to forget that. After he abandoned me.
Abandoned?
It's the truth. All my old man ever cared about was sticking it to the Bright Eyes. He never even made it to Mom's funeral.
So you become an agent for the local lord?
You got a problem with that? You're not exactly one to talk, keeping company with a Renan woman. You think you know her, but wait until she has a choice between you and her people. I may have become an agent for the Renans, but at least I'm here trying to soothe the agony of my people from the inside. What's your excuse?
I don't buy it. No. You're running because you're scared. You think you're the only one who's had to suffer?
What the hell do you know, you... What the... Damn you!
Word to the wise, people like you make me...
Look, I don't know what happened between you and your father. But what I do know is that when you fought back at the village, he wouldn't raise a hand to strike you. I've never seen Zephyr back down from a fight. But he could never hurt his own son. And when he said he was staying behind, I think it was because he wasn't willing to abandon you.
He outright said that, Alphen.
If you know anything, then tell us. Please.
I don't know where they're keeping my dad now. All I've heard is that they're going to publicly execute him in the plaza in front of headquarters.
Execute?
Thank you. You did the right thing.
Why are you so determined to help my father?
Zephyr is the reason I took up the sword. He taught me how to think for myself. And I want to learn more.
They're going to execute him in the plaza, and it'll be too dangerous for us to go alone.
Let's ask Menek. He should be able to sneak us in.
Sounds good to me. Let's have a chat with him.
Alright.
So, I get that you perform a certain type of astral arts, but why does your magic look so different from what Renans use? Is it a different source or something?
I'm not exactly an expert on how Renans cast magic, but we both manipulate astral energy to create it. We just channel that energy in different ways.
Like how you chant your spells, whereas they throw out those weird symbols?
Yeah, and just like how there are different ways to use a sword, there are elemental differences between us too. For example, light is only in Dana, and darkness is only in Rena.
Ah, alright, that makes sense. So let me ask, does that mean you can't use any dark magic at all? Or that they're just more attuned to it?
Basically not at all, since I don't have any dark energy inside my body. There might be an indirect way to tap into it, but I wouldn't know. I didn't learn everything that my family knew about magic, so it's hard for me to say for sure.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Thanks for teaching me all that. I really do appreciate it.
Sure thing.
Oh. Let's grab Zephyr and then call it a day, I think. Or at least get to the execution. Goes back this way. This one? Yeah.
So, you made it back in one piece. No promising leads unearthed on this end, I'm afraid. It may take a little longer.
We got our own lead, but it's not good. They're planning to execute Zephyr in the plaza in front of the Snake Eyes headquarters. And soon.
They're going to what? I've never known them to move so fast. They must believe he poses a grave threat.
I mean, he's the leader of the rebellion that
We have to break
won.
him out. We could really use your help.
He's a huge threat.
Not gonna be easy, but I'm sure we can think of something. If they're staging it in the plaza, there's bound to be an announcement beforehand. Which means if we can...
What's up, dude?
Snake Eyes! They've got us surrounded!
Damn! I knew we shouldn't have trusted!
Save it! In position, everyone! Repel them!
Use us, Menek. We've got your back.
No. You need to get out of here now. Rinwell, you know what to do.
Underground waterway to the rear. On it.
But...
No discussions. You didn't make it this far for it to end here. We'll be fine. We just have to buy you a little time. I'll send word later. Now get going already.
Alright. Sword time.
So this passage runs beneath the whole city, huh? Pretty clean for a Danon sewer.
Are you sure it's safe down here, Rinwell?
It's our emergency evacuation route, so it should be.
You sure it's as secret as you think?
That doesn't sound
We
good.
can use this chance to clear the way for Menek and the others when they follow. Let's go. Enemies show up the moment we do. Are we the reason for it?
We can puzzle over it later. We gotta run.
As if it wasn't weird enough getting into the city through that hole. Why are there so many passages like this around Sisloden? And it doesn't seem like the Snake Eyes use them to get around without being detected either.
Yeah, they don't look like ruins.
Manufactured
Do you have any idea,
resistance.
Rinwell?
These passages are sewers. They're underground so the water doesn't freeze, but they're not really unusual in big cities like this one.
Really?
Is there nothing like these back in Calaglia?
No.
Not as far as I know. In Calaglia, anything they wanted to get rid of, like waste or garbage, was simply burned. Including the bodies of dead slaves. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe it was another way of getting astral energy out of them. Sorry, that took a dark turn, didn't it?
A little bit. In. Rest, cook. Dados. Or no. Let's just keep going with the stew.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Yeah. Let's do porridge. Oh. Oh. Frogs? Slimes? What are those little guys? Things about casting astral art. Can stop it, no problem. Okay, now oozes. Renewals boost, magic cancel. Attacks enemy with special art that disrupts astral energy. Alright.
If you spot any arch wielders, let me know.
Will do. Much obliged. No escape.
Too much to handle. Ready. Here I go.
So she automatically targets. Gotcha.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
You're finished. Shut him down.
Lightning condemned. Not in your dreams.
No.
Take this.
Maybe?
You're finished.
Take
this.
Certainly looks like you got stung.
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Infernal turret. This.
Cover the capture.
You're mine.
Here,
You're finished.
flame of fury.
Demon
Do it.
Fang.
Get that astral energy. Full throttle.
Alright.
Dance in the wind.
I got both of them?
Here I come. Slash. Infernal turret. I still got a ways to go.
Oh. Mega course. That should be Shion's weapon? Demi-human talents. So we can just skip might as well. Balanced living. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Groupers, guarding some ore. Or not groupers, ropers. Window rocks. Sewer mushrooms. Wonderful cooking ingredient.
Go no further.
You're mine. Try this.
Energy.
Damn it.
Boom.
Hear me. Flame of fury.
No
Burning
escape.
strike.
Win.
Lightning orb.
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Sleep now.
Try this.
I'll be safe on this one.
Turret.
Dance in the wind. Sleep
This
now.
one's all mine.
This'll come in handy.
And there we go. Easy.
I won't rest until
Level
I'm the
13.
best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong
1300
when
gold.
battle is a part of your everyday.
Alright. Don't need it. Oh jeez. Launch
This will be
engine
a
boost.
delicious piece of cake. Here I go.
Eat this.
Boom.
You're mine.
Dance in the wind.
Try this.
In here.
Infernal turret.
This'll
You're
come in
finished.
handy. Here's a healing arc. Here goes.
You're mine.
First
I
aid.
owe you one.
It's
Severing
over.
wind. My turn.
Dance in the wind. Recover.
Now I can
In
let
here.
loose. Swallow blade.
Get on in there with the others.
Infernal
Dance
turret.
flame.
You're
Reload.
finished.
Fresh.
Could I get a new fire art, please? if that would not be too inconvenient.
That's what I like to hear.
Please? Yep. I wonder what, Rinwell's, what you call, field skill will be. Oh, and
Gotta break through.
a news ambush. Yeah, she. Oh,
Here I come.
This one's mine.
oh jeez.
I owe you one. Demon Fang.
Healing arc.
Okay, here I go.
Lightning
Slash. Infernal turret.
A new lease on life.
You're finished. You're mine. Not a chance. No escape.
Boom. Oh, you interrupted.
It's down. I'm not done.
Let me move.
Burn in hell.
Here's a healing arc. Lightning raging cascade help.
You're mine.
Sleep now.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Searing flame. Lightning orb. Here's a healing arc.
Now I can let loose.
Break him, please.
Finish.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware
Boom.
without you. First aid.
Oh, these
Well,
things.
looky here.
Peach gel. Onyx cloak. Is that actual equipment? It is. Very nice. This way. Yoink. Excellent. 3
An
slimes.
opponent like this should be easy. Severing wind. Here I come.
I'm only getting started.
You're mine.
One more. Searing
Here I
flame.
come.
Reload.
We turned the tables on it.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
I'm out.
Infernal
Boom.
turret.
Get back. Astral energy. Full throttle.
Oh,
This one's all mine.
Now.
Swallow blade.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
why would we want to go down there? It's not like there's a way we can... Or is it because we're supposed to... Ah. It's for in case we screw up the jump. I see. The jump spawn oozes.
No choice.
Whatever.
Take
Break.
this. You're finished.
Lightning dares in the wind.
Infernal turret.
Seal.
I'm not done.
Oh, yeah. Quit it. Quit it with the stun locks.
You're finished. Now, take this. Swallow blade. Try this.
Oh,
You're
we got a new one.
It's over.
She's got a thunder bomb now. Excellent.
Take this. You're finished. Swallow blade. Try this. I owe you one. Swallow blade. Try this.
This isn't ideal. So those
There we go.
Something you want to say?
are not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy. Nicely done.
Did Chion die? No, she's just barely alive though. Let's do that. Oh, we're out of points. We'll do that for now.
Made it.
Treat. 1,000 all allies. Nice. Here. More beach gel. And here, antidote rocks. The big one. It's your soulful mass. Don't feel like going through 2 ropers and 3 slimes for an ingredient. It seems like a real bad trade if I'm being honest. What's up, dude? The items, what you got? Dual skin, onyx mail. Purchase and equip. Purchase and equip. Thank you. 2 iron chunks. Life bottle is down to 500. I don't want to hear it, chat. I don't want to hear it. Nobody say anything. Nobody say anything. Fuck, I can't believe I just did that. Save. No. Is this little... Are you doing anything good in here, or is it just a rock? Just a rock. Okay. What do we fight here? Law? Or a big ooze? Big ooze.
Looks like we found our mystery resident.
The Snake Eyes must have kept it here in case of intruders.
We can't let it slow us down. Let's finish it and keep moving.
His tongue's a weak spot.
I wasn't expecting something so big.
They want to make sure we don't leave.
Then we'll just have to beat it. For everyone's sake.
You will let me do my fire sword.
Aim for the weak spot.
Here's a healing arm.
First aid. Here I come. Not today.
Boom.
I never miss. Wow, I'm impressed.
Severing wing. Here I come. Try this.
Let's get you off
into
the way.
You're mine. Try this.
Boom.
You're finished.
Here, let me help.
Ow.
This isn't looking good.
Here's another. Healing to the wind. Light action.
Here I come. Swallow blade.
In here.
Come on. Fire.
There with the other. I'll fix you up.
Demon fang.
Here's a healer. All right, it's showtime.
You're mine.
Take it. It's over. Lightning.
Struck.
Hear me.
Try this.
Boom. Could you at least like try using a spell so I could get some use out of... Like, your little guys can use spells, so I don't want to waste the spell counter boost I have.
Here, let me help.
One's all mine. I owe you one. You're mine. Strike.
Down.
You picked the wrong fight.
Oh, there he goes.
Mind if I do?
Infernal turret. You're mine.
It looks like you got this one covered.
Try this.
Here's a healing
Infernal
arm.
turret.
Dance in the wind.
More Zuko?
Keep calm and take them down.
Oh god, they spawn little guy? Spawn little guys.
This one's mine. Here, let me help.
Infernal turret.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us.
Shit, let me... You bitch. Shion, up.
It's over. Take it.
I'm all stopped up. Hands in the way of it. Air thrust.
Take it.
Coming through.
You're mine.
Got it.
Try this.
Now's our chance.
Infernal turret. My turn.
I'm out.
It's over. Try this. Infernal turret. Try harder. My turn. I'm not done. Here I come.
Alright, let me help. It's showtime. I can't do you anymore.
Another orange gel.
Burn it. This one's mine. Here, let me help.
It's on. Take this.
Down.
Not today.
Right now. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Finisher.
Here's a healing arm.
Take this.
Raging
You're
cascade. Thanks. It's getting stronger.
It's switching up its movements.
Watch out.
Oh jeez.
I can do this all day.
You're mine.
They're not
Over
playing
the
around.
boat, try.
Lightning orb. Raging cascade. That move here.
Here comes a big one.
Magic. Sleep now. Get up.
Back up.
This one's mine.
You're finished. Take this.
Let me help. More time. Dance in the wind.
You're mine. Swallow blade. Try this.
I'm out of ammo.
Infernal turret.
Mega
You're
ray.
finished.
Lightning.
You're mine.
Raging.
No
More
escape.
incoming. Burning strike.
Here I come. It's over.
Air thrust. One more. Searing flame. Reload.
Take this.
Healing flame of fury.
Take this. Slide
Here,
it.
let me help.
Try this.
First aid. Hey, that.
Whoa.
Here I come.
Here goes.
Swallow blade.
Here's another. Dance in the wind.
Infernal turret.
In here. Searing flame.
Demon fang.
Lightning orb. More where that came from. Let me help.
Slide.
Thunder blade.
Slide.
First aid.
No.
My watch.
Spell breaks.
Searing flame. Reload.
Try this.
I'm all stuck.
Infernal turret.
Dance in
I'm
the
not
wind.
done.
By the power of water.
It's on.
More orange gel.
Here's a hero.
Ignite.
First aid.
I owe you one. You're mine.
Searing flame. Lightning
It's over.
again. Thunder blade. Gemini Ultra. Mega ray. Photon flash. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. You are in tip-top shape.
Soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl like us say no? These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your
Come on.
heart.
No.
You're mine.
This one is almost in the bag.
We're not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best. It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone. Infernal turret.
See what's the handle?
Here I come.
Breathe astral energy.
Swallow blade. Try this. Infernal turret.
Here's a healing arm.
Take this.
Air thrust.
You're finished.
They're not playing around. Back into the
Demon
ring.
this.
Damn it.
All mine.
I'll be saving this
Ignite.
one. You're mine.
Take this. I can't move.
Pathetic.
Oh, good. Shion's down too. Shion up. Orange gel.
Swallow blade. Infernal turret. Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down.
Not a chance.
I'm ready.
Strike.
Spread. Mega ray.
It's over.
By the power of water.
Can't lay a finger on me.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
And down?
Do it!
Finally. Holy crap. God, I finally managed to dodge that jump attack. Whoop. Spell Canceller. Nice. Swallow's Flight. Mid-air jump. Increase boost gauge. Increase boost gauge at start. Alright. Increases weak point damage. Let's get you a new ability. 600. What do I want for Elfin? Let's do Flame Edge Burst and increased crits.
Come on, let's hurry.
While we're at it. No. Nope. Although I do think. Excuse me. Rising Talk. You need to equip that one. You. Increase boost strike damage. I think we go Glacial. Well, climb up here.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
All nearby? Where?
You okay?
Bregan? What are you doing here?
When I heard the Snake Eyes had attacked, I figured you'd probably be headed this way sooner or later. Come on, it won't be long before they sniff us out. We need to find safer ground.
What about the others we left behind?
Minna can handle himself. Have a little faith. Come on, follow me.
Hold on, I was trying to find an owl. Hold on. There's an owl back here somewhere. Isn't there? Poodle? Apparently not. Okay. Ah, this little place. You guys got TV?
How many of these hideouts do you guys have exactly?
Enough. You can never be too careful these days. We even keep some of them secret from each other. So long as you don't let anyone tail you, you're welcome to use them as you please.
So what's our plan of action?
We're still going to rescue Zephyr, right?
That goes without saying. If only we knew where he was, we could...
Hey! You're gonna want to see this!
Hey, he's being executed right now.
Found guilty of all charges. The Calaglian dissident will forthwith be executed in witness of His Excellency Lord Ganabelt. Clause 2 of the Special Curfew Act has been initiated with immediate effect throughout the realm. All Danans not involved in special duties or corrective labor must remain indoors until further notice and watch the execution broadcast. Any citizens found in breach of this protocol will be arrested as dissidents.
Oh boy.
This is a direct order. Repeat, this is a
You think they're
public
talking about your
announcement.
friend?
Not many other Calaglians.
But Lost said, I thought we had days, not hours.
Looks like it's been brought forward.
Just hold on. Where do you think you're going? We don't even have a plan yet.
Screw the damn plan! If we don't leave now, Zephyr's going to be murdered!
Alpin, we've got to go. The clock's ticking.
We've all gotta go some way, I guess.
We'll join up with you afterwards. We might be able to create a diversion.
Good idea. Let's go. We have to get to the plaza.
We like rest up a bit first.
What's going on? Why did the execution get moved up?
Calm down. We don't know enough to say what's going on here.
We've got no way of knowing what happened to Menik and the others. Damn it.
Hey, Zephyr and the others will be okay, right?
Let's just get to the plaza and fast.
Actually, a Calagalian dissident that could be referring to Law. Cook it up, Shion.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Right, be careful. You got, oh, I'll take that. Fork.
What's this thing?
So, I think that is going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next stream. And I hope you guys all have a good night. Bye-bye, everybody.